The following is a presentation of Flow Sports. In this sport, everything begins in the dirt.
How you like me now? Oh, I know you love me.
For more than 20 years, the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series has set the standard. The best drivers, the toughest tracks, the biggest nights.
Opening night of the Super Bowl of racing.
And now the next chapter begins.
Overton on the high side, Ricky Thornton on the bottom. Hudson O'Neal back in front of Atomic, no doubt. The #1 ranked dirt late model driver of the nation.
Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Flow Racing.
Well, good evening, race fans. We are at Fairbury Speedway, America's Dirt Track in Fairbury, Illinois, for tonight's Fall Spring Shootout, brought to you by Titan Industries. And this is the best Saturday we've had in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, Mike Norris, since the last night at Golden Isles. It seems like it's been nothing but 55 degrees and a wind chill of about 30 the last couple of months. But we're going to get ballsy tonight for $30,000 to win. As you see, the crowd still coming in here. 48 Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series cars in attendance. Don O'Neill is not here, but he was here. What year was this with Mike Norris?
Circa 2003. It's
2003.
Yep.
Don, the Real Deal and Mike Norris. What did they call you back then?
Not the real deal.
Not the real deal. Well, I'm glad to see you.
Yes, sir, my friend.
Hashtag kerfuffle, but we're good to go tonight.
Yep.
Your home track.
Yes.
48 cars. We almost got to the 49, which would have been 6 heat races. But 48
close.
here tonight. We'll have 4 heats. They will be 10 laps apiece tonight. 2 B mains will be 12 laps apiece, and in the 60-lap A main.
The best of the best are here tonight to settle it, James, at the end of this Illinois Speed Weeks. If you say, I know the Mother Nature's has been involved, and it's been kind of a up and down week, I guess, if you say, but dadgummit, we're going racing. We're going to have some fun. You know, at America's Dirt Track, just, you know, the great equalizer, a bull ring in Illinois, quarter mile, black dirt. Son of a gun, we're going to roll our shirts up, elbows up, and we're going to have some fun tonight.
Drivers from all over the country.
Yep.
We got a tight points race in the Lucas Oil Series. You won. How many races have you run this year?
Just one last week.
Just one last week.
That's it. So
there you have it.
Yep.
Well, we'll take a look at the race info tonight as we turn around. That's our best side, by the way, right there. But anyway, we'll take a look at our race info. As I mentioned, we will have dirt draft hot laps. Then we'll have modifieds are here. We've got 30.
Yes, sir.
30 modifieds with us here tonight.
Yep.
And then we'll have the late models for All-Star Performance Time Trials, opening ceremonies. Then we'll have 4 heat races. Again, those will be 10 laps apiece tonight, and 12 laps on the B mains, and then 60 laps on the A main tonight. And Mike will be on the call for the open wheel modified tonight. Fans, don't forget, on the back side of the back straightaway over there, be sure to visit the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series souvenir trailer. All kinds of great stuff there. Stop and see Jeb and all the drivers as well. It's been a rain-soaked week, folks. So they've only got 1 race in here in the Illinois Speed Week. That was on Wednesday night at Spoon River. The track facts, you explain it the best. The voice of Fairbury, Mike Norris.
Oh, man, just the elbows up, quarter mile. Dirt track set, ready to go. We opened in 1947, post-World War II. We've been racing every Saturday night since. We're excited. semi-banked clay oval. We could take that C word out and throw the D word in. It's a black dirt oval. And as Mike McKinney says, as long as it looks like a warm plate of brownies, my friend, we're in for a good night. Man, she looks juiced up and ready to go here tonight.
Who won the very first race here? Do you remember? Were you here? You might have called the action.
At what year? No.
It might have been Ben Hur, but I'm not sure. But we do have the all-time winningest driver here. He stated earlier week he was not coming, but Kevin Weaver in the house. Yes. He has 68 career wins.
Oh, yeah.
Ben and Dustin, they put away the umbrella. Right, guys? We've put away the umbrella. We're going to race tonight.
Well, absolutely. You got the D word and the B word down here. DJ and Ben joining you in the infield. Guys, you're unleashed up there in the press box. I love everything about it. Ben Shelton's unleashed down here. Microphone sticking out the side of his head. Tinfoil hat on. We're having fun at Fairbury Speedway, the spring shootout presented by Titan Industries.
Yeah, we are. And I'm gonna be honest with you. It clouded up a little while ago, a few sprinkles. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. But no, we're gonna have a good show here tonight. Probably the wind's gonna be the biggest story, DJ. Is it's very windy. It's been out of the west all day. About 6 o'clock tonight, it's going to transition out of the north. It's not only going to make it cool, make my hair go every direction, it's also going to keep the track staff, no, leave it, don't touch it. It's going to make the track staff, it is a headache for them, but if there's anybody that can handle these conditions, it's the staff here at Fairbury, DJ.
Yeah, and if there's a driver that can handle these conditions, well, we got about a dozen of them or more back there in the pit here that can handle this. I got my eyes on Brandon Shepard here tonight. He was third in this race 2 years ago. He was the runner-up here last year. Does he move up one more spot on that Big River Steel podium and find victory lane here tonight?
Well, it's interesting you bring that up because at the house today, I said Brandon Shepard had largely struggled in the Rocket 1, and that was the first time where you're like, okay, the magic could still be there. A year later, I think it's hard to beat against Brandon. I do think the way it's hard to beat against Brandon.
Oh, beat, okay.
Whatever I said.
Making sure.
I do think, though, the way this track could progress tonight, I'm going to have my eyes on Nick Hoffman. Ooh. Because I really think this thing is, no matter what they do, it's going to slick off some. So I think Nick Hoffman is going to be one to watch.
Absolutely. All right, you can see if we're going to be right or wrong. By the way, one more real quick note to know. The angel donor that we had for Illinois Speed Week, unannounced, back tonight. Tonight's winner will get $2,000 to the charity of their choice thanks to an anonymous angel donor. Who will that be? Who's that charity going to be? We're going to find out tonight at the end of 60 laps. It's the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Fall Spring Shootout presented by Titan Industries. You are watching us live on FloRacing.
Welcome back to America's Dirt Track, Fairbury Speedway, Fairbury, Illinois. James Essex, Mike Norris. We've got Dustin Jarrett. We've got Ben Shelton. We've got Jonathan Clayton. We've got Matt Curl. We've got Rick Schwally. Who else do we have? We've got Heath Lawson, of course, there, the chief photographer, and Rob Penrod, which we know Rob from Eldora, right?
Do you guys have cookies in the press box, by the way?
Yeah, lots of them. So
Where?
Stay down there.
Where are they at?
Next door.
They're no good, James. I wouldn't eat any of them if I were you.
All I got offered was a Dr. Pepper, and I'm not a pepper.
Look, now
He's a
don't
pepper.
listen, I know Horsepower Hydration is sponsoring stuff this year.
Yeah.
I would not recommend putting Horsepower Hydration in the Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Oh, that's interesting.
Horsepower Hydration Tower is what we were going to call it
Right
tonight.
now, it
Chat
is 70.
HPT.
It's 73 degrees.
Yes, HPT.
It's like 20 degrees warmer than last weekend at Florence in Circle City, right?
The wind's still
I
blowing.
missed the wind. What was the wind out of the southwest?
13.
There we are there with the Chicago Cubs.
Yes.
The W.
They can't stop
Did you play
winning.
today?
Not yet. Playing the Rangers, so we'll beat the crap out of them again. So.
If you had to put 5 Cubs on Dirt Draft, who would you put on there, right?
Oh, you put me on spot, but at least say a Suzuki, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Who?
The list goes on.
What about Mark Grace or
Shawan Dunston,
Rick Sutcliffe?
Andre Dodson, the Hawk.
Sean Dunston.
Ryan
Hudson-
Sandberg.
Ryan
not
Sand-
Ryan
Ernie
Staley,
Banks.
Ryan Sandberg.
Thank you.
Ryan Sandberg.
Hey,
Ernie
guys,
Banks.
take
Now,
a look at the
what about the
updated
points?
point standings heading into tonight.
Well, Dustin, he's got the Midwest Illinois spoiler on today, Mike. That will be Hudson O'Neal. Got his 12th win overall a week ago at Florence. 30 ahead of Devin Moran. They came into last weekend tied after Circle City, and then O'Neal got the win at Florence. And Moran ran second. So Ricky Thornton Jr. is third in points. He won at Circle City last Friday night. And it's Brandon Shepard, who dominated at Hagerstown 2 weeks ago. Max Blair, whose top 5 finishes snapped at 9, but he finished 6th. So we can do, 10 top 6s in a row. Let's do that. Let's make that sound good.
Perfect.
Brandon over to his 6th. How about the Budweiser car? Do you like that?
I love it. Love it. Yep.
Frosted tips and all. We need to do that. 7th is Garrett Albers. 8th is Kyle Bronson. 9th is Brian Shirley. And 10th runs Clay Harris right now in the point standings.
What a list of drivers. Wow.
Yeah, very impressive. You've got all the top drivers in the country here this weekend doing battle for $30,000 tonight. Coming up next weekend, we will go to Eagle Raceway in Eagle, Nebraska, starting on Thursday night. We'll run Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and that'll be our first Arizona Sports Shirts Crown Jewel Cup race 1 week from tonight in Nebraska. Thanks to Jay Burdick and all that he does at Malvern Bank as they present the High Bank Heist. You've never tried a heist at a bank, have you?
When I was young, I took a bunch of chrome valve covers off cars in town. I got in big trouble for it. So that's a heist.
Oh, my goodness. They were in Wheeling, Missouri to wrap up the Sunoco Race Fuels Road to Wheeling. By the way, the top point man there, he will get $2,500 for leading the points at that point of the season. And then 2 through 15 will split $16,000. It wasn't anything to do with copper wiring or anything, was it?
No.
June 19th through the 20th will be Roger Sellers, who's here in the crowd. He's in the house tonight in the Smoky Mountain Speedway in Maryville, Tennessee.
Speaking of copper wire, moonshine. That's all right. Keep going.
Lernerville Speedway in Sarver, Pennsylvania, the end of June. And it will be at Atomic Speedway July 3rd, Muskegon County July 4th, and at 34 Raceway July 7th, and Lucas Oil Speedway for the Diamond Nationals in July. And in Adams County, first time there ever, July 14th, and then at Shelby County, Gary Hopp awaits us there for the Silver Dollar Nationals. 3 nights there in Harlan, Iowa.
There you go. James, cars on the track.
Well, ready to go. Group number 1 coming out for Dirt Draft Hot Laps. In the number 24 car, he's a regular at Lernerville. So speaking of Lernerville, we'll be there for the Firecracker end of June. That is Tyler Wyatt. Tyler Wyatt drives the winchrental.com, Virgili Trucking Longhorn. He is out of Boyle City, Pennsylvania. And there's a guy you know very well, 8-time UMP Modified champion.
Yeah. Driving now in a late model, the Franklin Enterprises Randy Cordy Consulting 3-3. How about it for King Kong? Not King Kong. That'll be Mike Harrison in 33.
You know King Kong's back racing. He's got a car. He's back racing again.
Speaking of the 15,
Colby Vandenberg in the Stevie Shepard's car, the 5S car, the Shepard Auto Recycling Valvoline car out of Ashland, Illinois for Colby Vandenberg.
He's had some bright moments here at the Fairbury Speedway.
Right.
We were trying to figure out if he started up front of a PDC or a Summer National, but Colby Vandenberg can make it a go.
Is he doing double duty tonight? He's straight track.
He is.
Former
Yep.
Lucas Oil Rookie of the Year, former Outlaw Rookie of the Year a year ago. Out of Hyndman, Pennsylvania, the G.R. Smith car, the Victory Circle Auto Sales.
Got the Jerry
Number
Foster
22
modified ready
star.
to go. Yep.
Well, there's Brian Shirley, 5 years in the Outlaws, first full year in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, again running 9th in the points in the Bob and Lisa Cola. Hoker Trucking, Thomas Express 3S, the defending Prairie Dirt Classic champion out of Chatham, Illinois.
Former Mars champion, the Low Voltage Solutions Rim Tech 2-4. How about it for flying Ryan Unzicker? Again, former Mars champion a couple of years ago. On track, and you know that guy, 20 RT.
Former PDC champion, Ricky Thornton Jr. He comes to us out of Chandler, Arizona, the Hoker Trucking Knights Company's entry. There's the 22 car, you know him, Timmy Dick.
Yeah, Gunner, a couple of plethora of Dicks here tonight. Throw in Gunner. We got Timmy Dick, Gunner, and but yeah, T-Bone as they call him. The Illini overhead door, double deuce, Rocket XR1. So got them all covered here in Group 1.
Well, Mike Norris a few years ago. Well, right above the action, I love it. Right above Rob Penrod
it's loud in here, yes.
Ricky Thornton said, move over blend rule, right?
Yes.
I'm going back to the front.
That's right. I forgot
all that did was just stir him up,
yes,
right?
It
He
did.
was
Yep.
13-117 for Brian Shirley. Again, the biggest win of his career here a year ago, the Prairie Dirt Classic at Fairbury. And, of course, he won a former Lucas Oil Knoxville Late Model Nationals win, but that was only when it was sponsored by Lucas Oil. He has never won a Lucas Oil sanctioned event, so he would be a candidate here for the Steering Buddy Dark Horse. There's another driver that's never won a Lucas Oil race, and he's from Lewistown, Missouri. That is Austin Howells.
Yep, Rookie of the Year on the Mars Championship Late Model Series. Thank you to FK Rod-Ins.
Well, we just saw his dad a while ago from about 1993. That was Don O'Neill. This is Hudson O'Neill.
Yes.
12 wins this year. That is the winningest driver in the nation right now. The 71 car, the current Midwest Shimano point leader. They do have the orange spoiler on tonight, the Big River Steel Wheeler Metals entry. There's Max Blair. What a year. He seems like he would move up in the points, but he seems to move down. He's like 6th. You figure, he's 3rd or 4th, but he's 6th. And that is the 111 car, and he is out of Centerville, Pennsylvania. There's the Dynasty.
Come on. Dynasty.
Dynasty?
Dynasty chassis, the Ag-Tech Aftershock. 8L. The Dynasty has one win, but it was by his brother, Michael Ledford. But yes, Jeffrey Ledford, the Phenom, and 8L ready to go.
How about this guy? 2-time and defending World of Outlaw Series champion.
He's going to put on a show today.
His dad has won the Prairie Dirt Classic more than anyone, 5 times. That is Bobby Pierce. Bobby Pierce out of Oakwood, Illinois. He is in the Low Voltage Solutions car number 32. Bobby Pierce, of course, the defending Sunoco Race Fuels North-South 100 winner, where he will be back in August. $75,000 to win there in August at Florence.
Off collision, 729, a regular here at the Fairbury Speedway. The cushion banger, Mike Wynn, set and ready to go in 729.
His first ever Lucas Oil race. Colin Weinbarger out of Oregon in the 14M car running the, well, it's rain abbreviated. He's going to have the Eagle next weekend. And there's the 09 car. Got his first super late model win down at Volusia back in February. That is Michael Leach out of Sun River, Montana.
Dust Spots, Willow Ranch, car 09. Good field of cars as we get ready for Hot Lap session number 2. Group 2. Right now, 13-1 has been one of the fastest times.
Track record is still Kyle Strickler, right? Kyle Strickler. The track record here, he set that back in 2020.
12143, 12143. Pierce at 13.034. So Pierce now the fast about Jeffrey Ledford, 13.091, faster than Hudson O'Neill here in Hot Laps. Very cool.
So again, it does pay to be the best in hot laps in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. The driver with the most hot laps during the year. They will get a cash award and awards banquet later this year.
James, did you set your Dirt Draft Fantasy lineup yet?
It's got to be all Illinois, doesn't it, Dustin?
Well,
Come on,
it's up to you. Maybe it's all Dame all the time. Maybe it's Lance Dame, Snooky Dame, Jimmy Dame.
Oh,
or the Shickles.
Yes. Throw in the Shickles. Bonkers place.
So I would go with Roger Long, Bob Pierce, Billy Drake, Tom Reentz, and Jim Lico would be my early. Come on now.
Yes.
Kevin Weaver, I got to put him in there,
I was going to say, Kevin Weaver's the winningest all-time driver here at the Fairbury Speedway. So you got the Dames in there. Good to see Snooky's here quite a bit. Lance, I think, might be watching at home. So one of the most successful modified drivers at the Fairbury Speedway. D1
Kerry Snooky Dame.
Yes, sir.
Yes, who do we have on the track now? How about Dan Ebert? He's pretty good. He's been pretty fast this year.
Yes, he's got a stout career in the moto snowmobiles.
Snowmobiles
yes,
and USMTS modifieds.
Yes, sir. 9 Nick Hoffman popped the NOS in 9. He's had a lot of success. He's come up a little bit short in that PDC, but no doubt he's going to win a big one here at the Fairbury Speedway. And there's one of your drivers,
Poncho's son.
Yep, Poncho's son. And
Corey Lawler.
Corey Lawler in 93 out of Hanover, Pennsylvania. In the PPC
Home of the
lubricants.
late great Bobby Allen. In fact, their race shops, Shark Racing. Well, they shut down Ashton Torgerson, but also Logan Schuart, of course. They're right next to each other there in Hanover, PA. There is Justin Duty, the Don Frank Floors, first class Septic 15.
Don Frank Floors, doors, and more.
There you go.
Septic 15. Good as dad still racing, John Duty. So talk about a couple of Oregon drivers out here for this hot lap session.
First time I met them was out at Knoxville several years ago.
Awesome.
Knoxville. How about Daniel Hilzebeck, regular again this year in the Lucas Oil Series? He was second in last year's O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year chase, the Hilzebeck Farms. Clements for the Smith family and Shane Clamp, right? There's the 99 junior, Frank Heckeness Jr.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, second to the Mars points, the Indy Pullet, 99 junior, out of Frankfort, Illinois.
Garrett Albertson of the 58. Of course, that low voltage solutions, Mesilla Valley Transportation, 5'8". Another driver that's had some success here at America's Dirt Track. He's going to be the, wow, track has picked up, James, 12.6. Holy smokes.
I like your attitude.
Just as I said his name, 12.685.
12.685. Again, the track record, Kyle Strickler. That was on a Tuesday night here in 2020.
Definitely was. Hoffman going to go to second. Heckeness, Ebert, Duty, Lawler, Ferguson, Hilsebeck. But man, that's going to be a tough one to beat. 12.650. Holy smokes. The modifieds will be. Go ahead, guys, in the infield.
I was just going to say, keep an eye on the 22 car of Hilsebeck. He had a lot of smoke coming out of that race car. It was kind of like it was laying over on the right rear in the corner. Not sure if it's a tire rub or what. That's something to watch for that driver as he heads back to the pit area. A lot of these drivers at least got 1 1/4 shows in this week. Hilsebeck, this is his first night to be on the track here this week in Illinois. And guys, it's good to see the sun out and a fantastic race car. Man, what a big crowd coming into the facility.
All right, Ben, thank you very much. Next group of cars on the track gets Turbo. Was that a new shirt that she had on?
Oh, my goodness. Yes.
A tribute to Ross or his
yes, his dog. Yep, check out
his
my
wiener dog.
Wiener dog.
Check out my wiener dog.
Yeah, there you go.
Make sure you clarify that.
By the way, Russer has got a chip on his shoulder. He about ate me in the trailer earlier today, probably because we're about the same size. But Russer was also lost in the woods for about a month, so he probably got a bit of a chip, you know?
I thought you were made of kibbles and bits or something, right? There's the 16 car. That is the Sam Seawright. Michael Page, by the way.
Yes.
Turning some wrenches on that 16 car to Fort Payne, Alabama. First time here. There's McKay Winger. Is he 2-time track champion here at Fairbury?
Yeah, former track champion anyways. So, and the Pope Joy, TKS Concrete, Troy and the gang, big shout out to them. And of course, he had some off-season issues there with the fire in the shop.
Oh, my, yeah, I talked about it.
Glad to have McKay Winger back.
McKay Winger, 20 career victories here at Fairbury. There's the 14 car. The first full year in the world of outlaws. Yes, that'll be Trey Mills. Trey Mills out of St. Augustine, Florida, in the Mills Concrete car. Chenoa, Illinois, 61. Alex Wilson, full throttle auto body, Coldwater Bank. First time with the Lucas Oil Series. Not this guy, though. He's running for O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year. 3-time defending Northern All-Star champion. That is Josh Rice. Josh Rice out of Crittenden, Kentucky. And there's the 6 car. What a great Georgia-Florida Speed Weeks he had.
Yeah.
He stumbled just a little bit here as we've gone up north. He's 10th in the points. That is Clay Harris. Clay Harris, the Wilkerson Farm 6. He is out of Jupiter, Florida.
And the Moweaqua Missile behind of him. He's kind of picked it up in the Getty Landscaping, Dynagro Seed, Petroff Towing, Donnelly Trucking, and the Moweaqua Missile, 18, Shannon Babb. And I tell you, the Speed Weeks, he has looked rather impressive.
He looks
Car number
sporty at
18,
Spoon
he
River.
does.
And, of course, he'll be inducted into the National Dirt Late Hall of Fame coming up in August at the aforementioned Florence Speedway. Tickets on sale now. Go to FlorenceSpeedway.com. Garrett Albertson right now, quickest.
Big shout out to my buddy Josh King real quick.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh. And we may have had a...
So we've got our first Hellraiser Jack's caution. Guys, did you see what happened?
I did not, but Seawright slows. Winger has a hint of smoke coming out of the 42 as well. So not sure what our issues are here. Man.
We may have a replay here. Early reports say 42 into 16, so we'll have to check this out. Again, Sam very excited. I know he's been on the Illinois Speed Weeks, and one of the, of course, getting to be at the Fairbury Speedway. He was looking forward to it. Let's take a look at it. I imagine right to left here. See right through the middle.
Yeah,
Winger
just shuts off, and well,
yeah.
let's see the front. No, looks all right.
Yeah,
the car just shut off, right?
They call that a hen
See
pack,
right.
maybe. Yeah.
See right in the Coleman Farm 16 car. First time here at Fairbury on a Fort Payne, Alabama. Two-time Ice Bowl winner.
Hope he can get it fixed up and back out here. One of those guys with a right foot. He loves to run the cushion, according to Michael Page.
All right, Trey Mills right there, the fastest so far. Again, the overall fastest so far in here in Dirt Track Hot Laps is Garrett Albertson. In car 58.
12.527. We got another fastest car in Hot Laps. Tyler Erb, Turbo, 12.527. So we're getting closer to that track record, but 1.2527 again, just Hot Laps. We got
Russer's feisty tonight, isn't he?
Ben called it.
Ben called it.
Little ankle biter. Watch it. You get down there at his level, he'll get you.
You get Russer and Bronson's dog to get. Never mind. 12.527. Tyler Erb, the best performance Langenfelder mechanical car.
Backstretch, are you with us tonight? How about it for Turbo? We got new speakers back there, James. That I hear is good.
How many of you have a wiener dog back there?
No.
Yes,
no.
go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
no, I am so glad you two are up in the booth announcing together. It brings joy to my heart. It really does.
Just wait a FloRacing night at American Eldora in June. That's next month.
That's right. That's right. The two of you will be pit reporting, and Ben and
I
I
hope
will
we
be
have
up
something
top.
to call except the shock adjustment. But anyway,
James will be the cone head
guy,
for the
yes.
Death Ridge Opticians Choose Cone.
who did it better, Ashley Schwaldy the other night or James?
James, it wasn't even close. Ashley smoked you.
Yeah.
I mean, she really did a good job on it.
She looked like Carl Lewis out there. She was just sprinting across the track, and I was.
Three-time and defending champion of the Mars Series, Jason Fager, the High-Side Hustler, last week's feature winner. Of course, Dennis Erb Jr., your former World of Outlaw champion, Dirt Late Model Dream winner. How about Kyle Hammer in 45, back in a late model. Ready to go in 45, the Hammer Man. Behind of him, that's going to be Kyle Bronson. In car 40B out of Brandon, Florida. Set and ready to go.
Every Kyle in this group besides Bush and Larson. How about this Budweiser car? We'll get a shot of it. He's going in there right on cue. Wow. Now the Jason and Scott Rick 76 car, that is Brandon Overton. Brandon Overton comes into tonight looking for his first Lucas Oil win. Since last May at Circle City, 19 career victories. He was third in the points. And right now sits in position at number 6, but a long way to go.
Tyler Bruning has him having some success here at the Fairbury Speedway, the Skyline Motorsports 16. He's been fast in the past. There's 33 minus 4. Billy Huff.
Remind me how he got that number.
I knew you were going to ask me that as soon as I saw it. I don't know. I'd love to answer that question, but him and Dan Flesner. Dan Flesner driving Not Today DMD, a good cause. Make sure to check it out. Not Today DMD. And Dallin Murdy, and a guy you were talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait to see he run a 4 national tour maybe next year. You never know. He had perfect attendance at the Lucas Oil Series. But they're waiting until next year possibly to run for Will Riley Auto Parts Rookie of the Year. Dallin Murdy. There's Jason Beck. You mentioned 3-time and reigning Mars Series champion. Got off to a rough start in the Mars Series so far this year. But he will rebound. A long way to go in that series.
Yeah. Three-time and defending champion Jason Fager is fastest in Group 5 with a 12.634, 12634. Bronson second, Overton third, Erb, Hammer, Murdy, Bruning, and Huff. But Jason Fager, 12.634. We've seen a time in the 12.5, guys.
Hey, guys, real quick, you talked about Dallin Murdy. I spoke with him earlier in the week. He mentioned he was coming here this weekend, and he said he was very, very excited to finally make his way to Fairbury Speedway because of the reputation this racetrack has.
Well, he's got to come to Eagle next week, right? I mean, it's only one state over from Iowa, right?
I believe we will see both Bruning cars at Eagle next week.
Ah. Very nice. Good information. There's the 89 car, three-time Fairbury track champion. That'll be Opie Mike Spatola. Mike Spatola, he is out of Manhattan, Illinois in 89. There's the 19M, the JCM Motorsports car. That is Brendan Smith. Brendan Smith, he comes to us out of Dade City, Florida in the 19M.
Opie, your winner last night at Kankakee County Speedway. Big shout out to Billy Knippenberg.
I'm glad you pronounced that right, because that's how you,
Had a lot of people come at me over that. How about this guy? He did have the best race car.
Brandon Shepard, the number one car, winning 3 Lucas Oil races so far in 2026. Currently, right now in the championship point standings, he runs in position number 4. The Weber Calf Ranches car.
RLM Enterprises 75, a Daniel Adams, a feature winner in the Mars Championship Series. There's the 32, Hoker Trucking. That'll be Chris Simpson out of Oxford, Iowa. And the 99.
Devin Miranda, Millwood Plumbing, C&W Trucking, Big River Steel 99. Cornet Powered Tonight out of Dresden, Ohio. In the 99 car. 5 Lucas Oil victories here in 2026.
EDC champion, I believe. Skip definitely has been to victory lane a few times here at Fairbury.
How about the B12, though? Yeah, you're right.
Winningest driver all time at the Fairbury Speedway, but has never won a Falls Cup. Can you believe that? Kevin Weaver.
68 career victories. Roger Long, Tom Reeds, Jack Tyne, Mike Spatola, your top 5 all time.
McKay Winger knocking on the door of that list as well. So got a great group of drivers here at the Fairbury Speedway. Again, want to send a big shout out to Titan Industries, our sponsor here tonight of the Fall Spring Shootouts with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series.
We need to see if Gary May Tampico Front Juices 45.
Gary May did make a visit to the track a year ago, not in the car, but personally. So sometime we'll have to get him back up here.
Yeah.
Brandon Shepard, a 12708, 12708 for Shep. How about Mike Spatola? Brendan Smith, fast tonight, 12907, but none faster than Brandon Shepard, 12708, 12708, the fastest in Group 6. Shepard, Smith, Spatola, Moran, and missing data. Not sure who that was, but Brandon Shepard, 12708. Still 12.5 is the time to beat overall.
Well, Mike, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back. Modifieds are coming up next. Good field of those cars. 30 in the house here tonight for the Fall Spring Shootout, brought to you by Titan Industries. You are watching the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series from America's Dirt Track, Fairbury, Illinois. We'll be right back.
We showed the world what it means to go big, combining mini-mill technology with industry-leading talent, producing steel our customers need in an environmentally responsible way. Now, we're going even bigger. BR2, Big River Steel's second, highly sustainable and technologically advanced steel mill is now operational, allowing us to deliver even more of the sustainable steel needed to solve the challenges of tomorrow without sacrificing performance today.
ARP manufactures the ultimate fasteners from the best raw materials using cold forged technology. Family owned and made in the USA. Quality always comes first. For whatever extreme category you're in, it's always ARP-bolts.com.
Deep in the world of dirt racing lies a mind that refuses to rest. A team obsessed with innovation, precision, and the relentless hunt for speed. A brand new product line built through a partnership with one of the most respected names in high-performance suspension. Öhlins doesn't simply participate in racing. Racing is their core. Öhlins Shocks, available exclusively through Longhorn Dynamics.
You have to fight to pull ahead, to find your edge, to do whatever it takes to make you 1/10 of a second faster, smarter, more committed than the other guy, because you've got the kind of passion that can overcome the impossible. And we've got the most powerful performance race fuel available to help you do it. Sunoco Race Fuels. Take the lead.
Welcome back, race fans. Modified qualifying time on the clock. Out of Corbin, Kentucky, in car number 99, that'll be Blake Brown. Blake Brown in car number 99, and Wes Ricketts in 21W. Blake Brown, Wes Ricketts, 30 of them here tonight. Going to battle for the top prize of $2,000. Some of the best drivers in the country are here tonight with these modifieds. 13,974, 13,974. Wes Ricketts, 14,629. Wes, a second-generation driver out of Fairbury, Illinois. You see a good look at Blake Brown right there in the top left of your screen. He's the fastest. We had a good run at Spoon River as well, so we'll keep our eye on him. And this driver, the Jerry Foster 5. How about it for Drake Troutman? Another driver to keep your eyes on. Big car number 5. And behind of him, how about it for the 3? That'll be Carson Friedman. Carson Friedman in car number 3. Honegger Insulation, A+ Party Bus. Going to be a good one as well. CNA 40 Calcium Products. We'll see how Carson Friedman does. And the 9, also on the Speedway. The 09 in that Royal Race car. That'll be the bad man, Michael Ledford. Michael Ledford in the LRD Products 09 Royal Race car, along with Carson Friedman, a couple of Royal Race cars. And the 5 of Drake Troutman, second, 13,866. Ledford goes second, 13,946. And about Carson Friedman, 14,249. But man, Drake Troutman, 13,866 now, the fastest. Carson's brother, Austin Friedman, pulling onto the Speedway, another Royal Race car. Honegger Insulation, A+ Party Bus. Hope Joys, Woody and Bubba's. A couple of awesome sponsors. In car number 89. Send a big shout out to my Driscoll Motors there on the front. Good look right there. There's the veteran Eric Vaughn, 38th year of racing modifieds. In car number 36. Once again, Eric Vaughn out of Fairbury, set and ready to go. Behind of him should be, we got one more. Yes, Landon Miller in the Mid-State Cartage 110. He's got a Royal Race car in 2026 as well. 110 of Landon Miller. Had a tough opening night. Mechanical Gremlins got the best of the 110. See how he does here in qualifying. Austin Friedman will go fourth, 14,152. Landon Miller fourth now, Austin Friedman fifth, and Eric Vaughn seventh. Still Drake Troutman with a 13,866. Ledford, Blake Brown, Landon Miller, Austin Friedman, Carson Friedman, Eric Vaughn, and Wes Ricketts. We've qualified 8. One group, 30 cars. We get ready for our next driver. Kaiser Manufacturing Shop, Angry Duck, Jay Baker, Trucking, Integra Shocks, 24. DNN Auto Body, how about it for the Zeekster? And that Vanquish ZR3 Toro. How about it for Zeke McKenzie? Zeke McKenzie in 24. Behind of him, out of Quincy, Illinois. Glad to have this driver with us. That'll be Sean Deering. Sean making his first appearance in the Pierce by Long. He's got a feature win at the Quincy Raceway. In Quincy, Illinois. We'll be there Friday with the Mars Championship Series. Hope everybody's ready in Quincy. Tell you what, they know how to have a good time there. And how about not O'Doyle, Braden Doyle. Braden Doyle in the 2, ready to rock. Drivers had some success in that 2 car. One to keep your eye on out of Ashmore, Illinois. That's Braden Doyle in 2. And how about Braden Doyle? As I said that, he goes second quick. Braden Doyle now to second. Zeke McKenzie 6th. Sean Deering 9th. But great lap by Braden Doyle. Now second quick. Jason Brookover from Washington, West Virginia in 28B. Going to be our next driver on track. First time to the Fairbury Speedway up on the falls cushion. Man, he's looking good. That Mid-Ohio Valley racer. Behind him going to be Matthew Baker in B5 out of Couts, Indiana. Another Royal race car. In car number 5. And the veteran Ray Bollinger out of Kewanee, Illinois. The Vanquish CR377. Baker gets into the wall. Good catch right there on Flo. And there's the 77 of Ray Bollinger. Cheat Cars, Nutrient Ag Solutions, 7-7. And a caution on the speedway. Problems for Brookover in 28, guys.
Yeah, Jason Brookover tagged the wall. He shoved up the racetrack and above the cushion down in turns 3 and 4. And when he got back on the throttle, the tires were spinning just a little bit, and he over-rotated down in turns 1 and 2, Mike.
Thank you very much. Him and Matt Baker tagged the wall as well. It's already pushed up right up near the wall there, especially in 3 and 4. 1 and 2 is not too bad, but man, 3 and 4, it's going to get a little tricky, a little dicey up there. So we'll see how the rest of it develops as we're just about halfway through qualifying here for the modified. 77 of Ray Bollinger, Brookover in 28, and the 9 of Matthew Baker, 9th quick on that opening lap. Ray Bollinger getting up to speed here, 13th quick for Brookover. 9th quick for Matthew Baker. Checking in on the veteran Ray Bollinger at 77. Good lap for the veteran Ray Bollinger, 6th quick. 9th quick for Brookover. He improves 4 spots to 9th. And Matthew Baker, 11th quick. Final lap for Ray Bollinger at 77. Can he go faster? He does not. 6th quick. Best of that trio at 1:4.065. Still Drake Troutman with the time to beat, 13:866. Next car scheduled to be on track should be Stephen Brooks out of Bourbonnais, Illinois, Cameron Pierce out of Ashcombe, and Greg Pierce also out of Ashcombe, Illinois. See Peyton Rigsby up there. Cars, maybe if they're cleaning up some debris, they are. Our good friend Jacques. Saw Patrick Davis here. Want to send our condolences, of course. I know we'll speak about it maybe later, but DJ, Ben, and all the guys, especially James, Patrick, a great friend of ours, and and again, we want to send our condolences. I got a chance to talk to Patrick, and our thoughts and prayers with your grandpa, buddy. I know each and every one of us got to spend some time with him, and man, our hearts are heavy here this week for Grandpa, and just a great guy. Pops there, and I'm glad you could be with us tonight, Patrick. All right, our next car on track is going to be the 5 of Stephen Brooks. 21, how about Lyndon Whitfield? Lyndon Whitfield set and ready to go, the Emerson Plumbing and Heating. Elite Outdoors, car number 21. Dick's Custom Cabinets. If you need some custom cabinets, call Dick, apparently. In car number 21, and 88, Alan Stipp. Alan Stipp setting ready to go. Going to have him a little baby girl they found out this week. That's awesome. CR Towing and Recovery. Car number 88. A lot of the farms sponsor the 88 of Alan Stipp. We'll see how he does here tonight. And how about that? Tell you what, he finds out he's going to have a baby girl. It inspired him. Quick time for Alan Stipp. How about that? 13:862. Man, I'm excited, so excited for those guys. Quick time, Alan Stipp. Way to go, buddy. Next on track, in car number 26. That'll be Cameron Pierce. Behind of him, 00. That'll be Greg Pierce. And we'll put the Pierces out here together. Family affair in 26 and 00 qualifying. How about that for Alan Stipp? All right. Man, that young man has been close. He's been up there in the points. I think 2nd or 3rd was his best, and he's never got that knocked off that feature win yet, but man, he traveled all over the state of Illinois, racing all over, and Man, how cool would that be for him to, no doubt, start up front? He's definitely going to start up front. We'll see if he can get the job done here tonight for $2,000. So the Pierces finish up. Problems for the 2-6.
Maybe he needs a new pair of shoes already.
Of Cameron, and Greg may have issues. So
they don't know yet whether it's a boy or girl, right?
Girl, yeah, they did. Just found out last week. So
well, Poppy Jane Moran came in the world, and now Alan it is, yeah. There you go. How about this guy right here? That's pretty good, isn't he?
Yes.
Yes.
Cole Falloway, car number 66. This one just about won a lot of races here in 2026. Had nearly 20 races, 20 wins a year ago. He's got 3 wins already in 26, 20 wins in 2025. The 66 of Cole Falloway, Mars champion. Behind of him in car number 5, rolling down the back straightaway. That'll be Stephen Brooks, third quick, but how about Cole Falloway, 13.806, and that is the quickest overall. Cole Falloway, quick time at a 1:38.06.
You seem shocked.
Well, but I was looking up at the track. I'm like, wait a minute.
It's like Mike Marlar winning at Ponderosa last night. He looked shocked.
Yeah. 96, Mike McKinney. I am shocked because McKinney's in 9th at 14.014, but congratulations. How about it, race fans? Cole Falloway, now your fastest. 13.806. Falloway, Stipp, Troutman, Brooks, Doyle, your top 5. As our next car is rolling onto the speedway, your winner at Spoon River was the 777. How about it for Trevor Neville in that multi-fire? 777-18 of Michael Long behind of him. Also on the track in car number 27 out of Cooksville, it'll be Kyle Barker, former champion of the Mars Modified Series, taking a Summit Racing equipment right there. The Rick's Towing Discount Tire 18L of Michael Long. Oh, problems for Barker in the Double Down Industries. Barker Trucking 2-7. Problems for Kyle Barker. We also have Matt Barker back. I think it's been 15 years since he's raced, and he is back tonight in car number 29. So good to have Matt Barker back.
And how long?
Oh, I think it's like 15 years, something like that.
Did he run modified back then?
Yes. So we got the Barkers, the Pierces.
Now, if you tell me Bob Barker's here, then I'm really going to be
He was a week
amazed.
ago. He was a week ago, yes. Not but the racer Bob Barker was, yes, driving a street stock, I believe.
That's their dad's name, is Bob Barker?
No. Maybe. It could be Robert Barker, but
well, that's good enough.
there was a street stock Bob Barker driving here last week, so
I love it.
You wanted it, you got it a week ago. We'll check in on the 18L of Michael Ledford. He's got a little work to do.
Sean
does Michael Long. Shawan. The Shawanometer. 5th is Trevor Neville on the clock here at Falls. He's the fastest of that trio in 777. 5th quick for Trevor Neville. 18 of Michael Long. He's got his work cut out for him. He was 16th quick. Our next car on track in 69. That'll be Brody Bernhardt out of Clearwater, Florida, in car number 69. A couple of Bernhardts here tonight. Brody, 2 wins at Hendry County. There's Brian Bernhardt, a 9-time track champion, both in late models and modifieds at East Bay. So Brian Bernhardt, Brody Bernhardt, the B69 is Brian. Got a good look at Brody. Brian 18th quick. Colton Grace also on the track, 28th quick. In that brand new Vanquish ZR3. Good to have Colton Grace back with us, a regular at the Fairbury Speedway in 21G. Now in a Vanquish ZR3. So the Bernhardts, 14th quick, the best one. Brian Bernhardt in B69. So still Cole Falloway, 13.806 the time to beat. And is that it?
Did Jeff Curl qualify?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking we should have.
I do not see.
They have issues for the Quiet Riot.
There are still at least 1 or 2 cars in the chute, guys.
Okay. Looks like a Bernhardt gets another lap. Should have Matt Barker and Jeff Curl, I was thinking. I see it was, they were wanting, the Bernhardt was impeded. His lap was impeded, James. So we'll get another lap here for, this is Brody Bernhardt. I believe Colton Grace impeded his lap. Brody goes 21st quick at 14.348. 2 qualifiers to go. Welcome back, Cooksville's Matt Barker. There he is in 29. Boy, shoot. Well, we get his sponsors on there. And Jeff Curl, modified champion here at the Fairbury Speedway. Former AMS champion. He is Matthew Barker, gets it rolling again. The Double Down Industries 2.9.
By the way, from the pits, no word on Sam Seawright. What happened to him? But an engine for Billy Huff has scratched for the night. Mechanical woes for him.
One of the regulars here at the Fairbury Speedway. Again, not today, DMD. Check out that.
Not today,
cause. DMD. It's done.
Oh, I think it said DMV.
DMD.
Division of Motor Vehicles.
No, it's him and Daniel Flesner drive together, and Daniel's son have a rare disease, and boy, it's just a good cause. What a great family, and I encourage you to check it out. Not Today, DMD. It's just a couple of young boys that with a rare disease and just fighting to
nothing worse than a child being sick, right?
Right. Yep.
So great cause there.
Yes.
Great cause.
Yes. Yep. Not Today, DMD. See how Curl does here. He is 22nd fastest, 14.480 for the Quiet Riot. We'll look at the results here for modified qualifying out of Owensboro, Kentucky. No doubt, 66 Cole Falloway remains fast, but how about it for the expected father on Mother's Day weekend? Nice job, Alan Stipp. I love it. 13.862. Gonna have a little baby girl. Drake Troutman, 13.866. Stephen Brooks, 13.904. Neville, Doyle, Ledford, Brown, Miller, McKinney. And we have 48 of the best in the country set and ready to do battle right here at America's Dirt Track. Qualifying is up next for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Falls Spring Shootout presented by Titan Industries. You're watching it all live here on Flow at America's Dirt Track. #Falls. We'll be right back here on Flow.
The Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series is brought to you by Lucas Oil. Keep that engine alive. By Automotive Racing Products. Quality first and made in the USA. And by Eclipse Claims Consulting. Smarter insurance with a human touch. We are back here at Falls for the Spring Shootout, brought to you by Titan Industries. 30,000 to win tonight, 60 lap A main. 48 drivers entered here tonight. Just missed the cutoff for 6 heats, which is at 49. Ready to go. Tyler Wyatt, he's going to be up first, Mike. He's in the 24 car of Oil City, Pennsylvania. He is in the Travis Harry Racing Engine Longhorn. Litchfield.com, Virgili Iron and Steel, Eagle Hoist Winch, Close Racing Supply, Precision Tool, Oil City, Lockhart Raceway, and Jeff Notary. Followed by the 33 of Mike Harrison on the Highland of Illinois, 8-time UMP Dirt Car Champion, the Rocket Durham, Franklin Enterprise Equipment. Share, OHHendricks.com, Penske Shocks, Midwest Excavating, Randy Cordy, the crew chief, on the 33.
Tyler Wyatt going to go 13.80113.801. Mike Harrison, quick time at a 13.66613.666. Hopefully that's not his best time. Don't like that number. 13.801 for Tyler Wyatt, and a tricky Falls cushion here tonight off turn number 4. Here comes Mike Harrison. Can we get in the 12 mark? Not yet. 13.33813.338. Early time to beat.
Track record again, 12.143. Kyle Strickler in September 15th of 2020. Up next will be the 22 Star Car. He is out of Heinemann, Pennsylvania. The G.R. Smith at 3. That'll be Drake Troutman. Drake Troutman, the Victor Circle of the Sales, Brickhouse Tavern, Gambler Transport, RFI Resources, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Jerry Siding Roofing and Windows, Longhorn with a Vic Hill under the hood tonight for the Hunter Cornell crew chief. Car 22 Star. Ricky Thornton Jr. on board with the 22, the 20 RT. 4 career wins here at Falls. Tacoma Motorsports, Hooker Trucking, Knights Companies, Coleman Farms Racing, Capital Way Certified Inspection, Strange Over, Sunoco Ratios, SI Towing and Recovery, Longhorn Cornet, 20 RT.
Drake Troutman goes second, 13.516, and Ricky Thornton Jr. in trouble. And we talked about that tricky Falls cushion. Throwing a couple of drivers for a loop, and you're seeing it here early. Might be a good replay there in the in-car. Yeah.
FK Riding's instant replay. 3 career wins, I stand corrected, including a Prater Classic a couple of years ago. Let's see whatever the 20 RT pushes up the track, and
yep, round he went.
Got on the brakes and around he went. So the Hellraiser Jacks caution out.
We know how important qualifying is. Here's the in-car once again. Just jumps it right there and got to get on the bottom. Man, it's going to be tough.
Drake Troutman last year's Outlaw Rookie of the Year. He was Rookie of the Year in the Lucas Oil Series back in 2024.
Hard into that turn 4 wall, as is Ricky Thornton Jr. Man. Troutman is second, 13.342. Ricky Thornton Jr. now second, 13.342 on his second lap. So Harrison, Thornton, Troutman, Wyatt. We'll have to see how it develops over there in turn 4.
Up next will be the 24 car. The veteran comes to us out of El Paso, Illinois. 31 career wins here at Falls. 2022 Mars champion will be Ryan Unzicker. He's in the Low Voltage Solutions, Rimtech Enterprises, Arkansas Septic Pumping, Rucker Farms Pro, Tire and Automotive, Leach and Company, Heating, Cooling and Plumbing, Fuel Factory, El Paso Outdoor. That's the Longhorn Pro Power, followed by Brian Shirley. 14 career victories here at Falls. In the bottom, Lisa Golan, Thompson Express, Hoker Trucking, All Guy Performance, Ted Brown's Quality Paint and Body Shop, Cheap Cars, J&J Gaming, J&E Construction, Longhorn Durham. Anthony Martin, the crew chief on 3S.
And Brian Shirley with the best lap. Quick time at a 1.2.882, 1.2.882. Unzicker goes through the middle in 3 and 4. He's second, 13.161. But off at turn number 4, race fans. Quick time, 1.2.882 for the PDC champ, Brian Shirley, the top of the board, 1.2.882.
It'll be the 5S driving Stevie Shepard's car. It'll be Colby Vandenberg. He's out of Ashland, Illinois. The Shepard Auto Recycling, Valvoline, NSG Woodworth, Alternative Law, and Realtree. Rocket Pro Power, followed by Timmy Dick. Timmy Dick is out of Monticello, Illinois. He is in the Illini Overhead Doors, Edge Guard. Mackey Wright Funeral Homes of Monticello, Illinois. Dalton Farms, Dave and Shirley Slade, BJ Trucking, Jeff Weston Motorsports, and Miles Brothers Racing. Number 22 for Timmy Dick.
Checking in on Colby Vandenberg, 6 quick opening lap for the 5S. 7th, Timmy Dick, 13.793, 1.3793. So Vandenberg 6th, Timmy Dick 7th. Lap number 2 down the front straightaway, the 5S. Good lap, moves him into the top 3. 13.233, 1.3233. Timmy Dick 7th, but very impressive. Colby Vandenberg 1.3233. Colby Vandenberg, the fastest of that duo. They're still chasing Shirley at 12.882.
Timmy Dick and the Rocket Ride up next. will be the 17. That is driven by Austin House. He's in Lewistown, Missouri. He is in the HR Enterprises. On track fitness and nutrition. 17 Racing Longhorn Pro Power, followed by Michael Leach, the 09. He's out of Sun River, Montana. He's in the Dust Spots, Willow Ranch, Sheep Creek, Montana. Lowenbro Motorsports, VP Fuels Oldlands, that's a Longhorn Durham for his father, Paul Leach. Michael Leach of the 09, and way up topside, Austin House and forward.
Yeah, really pushing it here in qualifying. Not going to like his effort, but Michael Leach will. 13.002 for Michael Leach. So can the young man out of Sun River, Montana go to the top? He'll work the middle in 3 and 4 and bring that Longhorn. Ninth will be Howes. Leach second quick, 13.002. The youngster out of Montana, Michael Leach, is fast. 13.002 second quick for 09.
Talk about fast. It's the #1 driver in the country right now, the 32 car, the two-time World of Outlaw champion will be Bobby Pierce. Bobby Pierce, 21 career victories here at Falls. He's out of Oakwood, Illinois. The Low Voltage Solutions, Rio Grande Waste Services, Churchill Transport, Collins Brothers Towing, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Carnegie Towing. That's a Longhorn Big Hill, followed by Cullen Weinbarger. He's out of Corbin, Oregon, and the Longhorn Clements. Graham Excavation, Swan Island Sheet Metal, Donofrio, Skyline Ford, Reed's Automotive, Checkered Flag Asphalt, and Whistler Construction. Spark to the Oregon driver.
Oh, man, he's going to lay down a lap low, 12.902. We'll see if he, oh, he doesn't. Yep, he hits the wall in 1 and 2, so he's good with second. And Weinbarger is 8th quick, but how about Bobby Pierce, second quick, 12.902. We'll let Callan Weinbarger finish up. Man, I thought he was going to go high in 3 and 4. Instead, he went low. He gets second. 8th quick for Callan Weinbarger, Corbett, Oregon driver. But how about it? Bobby Pierce now second, race fans.
Hey, real quick, Bobby Pierce tagged the wall down in 1 and 2, and
yes, he
4
did.
go and 4 went his last lap. Damage on the right rear of that 32.
Up next will be the winningest driver in the Dirt Limited Racing so far this year, the current Lucas Oil points leader, 12 overall wins. It'll be Hudson O'Neal. Hudson O'Neal out of Martinsville, Indiana, followed by the 729. That'll be Mike Wynn. He's out of Bourbonnais, Illinois. Hudson O'Neal, the Todd and Mickey Burns. Longhorn Clements under the hood tonight. Big River Steel with the metals. Merrill Bonding, Sunoco Ratios, Professional Concrete Cutting and Building, O'Neal Salvage and Recycling, Lineal Contracting, Beam and Lumber, Indiana USSSA Fast Pit Softball for 71. Third quick time, Mike.
Yes, he is. We'll check on the cushion banger, Mike Wynn, as he brings it off at turn number 4 down the front straightaway. He'll be 14th fastest, but how about the Todd and Vicky Burns, 71? Third quick, 12.964, 12964. It's technical here in qualifying at the Fairbury Speedway. Mike Wynn, 14th, but how about it for the new deal? Hudson O'Neal, he's 3rd. Shirley, Pierce, O'Neal, Leach, Unzicker.
Mike Wynn, first time with the Lucas Oil Series out of Bourbonnais, Illinois, the L&M Crystal Candle Company. Off Collision, Specialty Graphics. Up next will be the 111 car. 6th on the points out of Centerville, PA. That'll be Max Blair. He's in the Branch Boat Chest, Centerline Motorsports Rigs, Fiber, Creekside Auto Sales, the Gilly Iron and Steel, Murphy's Logging, C&J Dairy, Upstate Auto Group, Andy's Towing, Lakeside Auto. Rob Blair, his father, the crew chief of the Longhorn Clements, followed by Jeffrey Ledford, the Dynasty Chassis of the Mullins, out of Pontiac, Illinois, the Agtech Advantage, Ledford Engineering, Whiffles, right? Whiffles,
yes.
Hydrants,
White
Tire Slick Dapco. Sponsor Jeffrey Ledford.
I'm not a farmer. I apologize. Either way, it's 11th quick, but how about Max Blair? That 111. He is 5th quick. Can he go even faster? Not quite. 13.158, 13158. Good lap for Max Blair. 5th quick. And checking in for the Phenom. He's 11th quick. But 5th quick for Max Blair. Best in that duo in 111.
One Kerry Wood, a Phenom. Up next will be the 58 on Las Cruces, New Mexico, Garrett Alberson. He's in the Ken and Beth Roberts Brack Property, Sunoco Ratios, Low Voltage Solutions, Bill Sport Shop, Romer Machine and Welding, Sims Family Racing, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Mitchell Ranch, Hogan Farms, Zach Houston, the crew chief on the Longhorn Clements, followed by Daniel Hilzebeck of Laverlo, Iowa. He's in the Banding Chiropractic, 22 Enterprises, Big Deal Car Care, Aliama Sales, Hilzebeck Farms, Wolfmark Roofing, Tristan Vesterby, the crew chief on the Capital Clements, 22.
Checking in on some times. 4th quick for Garrett Alberson at a 12.965, 12965 for Garrett Alberson. Off turn 4, Daniel Hilsebeck going to be 13th quick on his opening lap, 13.507. Off turn 4, keeping her eyes on the 58. He moves into the top 5, 12.965 and a 1.2965 for the 58 of Garrett Alberson, and 13th quick for Daniel Hilsebeck. But how about it for Garrett Alberson out of Las Cruces, New Mexico? He slides into the top 5, 4th quick for GA.
Up next, so he's 7-time winner in his career here at Falls. It'll be Frank Heckeness Jr. Second of the Mars points. He's out of Frankfort, Illinois. He's in the U pull at Storage Squares. Fast on all DirtOval66.com. Stack Products, Buzzy Racing, Garrett Slager Truck Incorporated, J. Morris Construction, Longhorn with a Vic Hill, followed by Justin Duty in Amelita, Oregon. He's in the Rocket Pro Power, First Class Septic. Darren and Mardell Williams and Don Frank Floors. 15 for Justin Duty. The time to beat still Brian Shirley at 12.883.
See how Frank Heckeness Jr. does. 9th quick. Justin Duty slapped the wall. Not going to like his opening lap time. 19th quick. We'll see if he improves. He's got a good lap off of turn number 2. Here comes Heckeness. He'll go low. Duty will go through the middle as well. Frank Heckeness Jr. going to be 9th. Duty's going to be better off turn number 4. 10th quick. Good lap. Top 10 for Justin Duty. 9th quick for Frank Heckeness.
Next will be the 93 car, currently 11th in the points. Contender for that steering buddy. Dark horse, it'll be Carson Ferguson. He is out of Lincoln, North Carolina. The Paler Motorsports for Donald and Gina Bradshaw. This is the Duval Grading Company. Coleman Farms Racing, Trimble Electric, Solidify Concrete, Floor Solutions, Buddy's Record Incorporated, Matt Mann Designs, Pro Fabrication, Pilot Risk Management Consulting, Dean Bowen, the crew chief of the Longhorn Cornet, followed by Corey Lawler and the other 93s out of Hanover, Pennsylvania. The Longhorn Pro Power, Poncho's Racing Products, Reset of the Sales, Sunoco Race Fuels, 93.
Off turn number 4, Carson Ferguson is going to be 11th quick at 13.332, 133.32. 21st quick for Corey Lawler at 13.853. Second lap for the 93. 11th quick, 13.332. And Lawler going to finish up this pair. 18th quick, he does improve 5 spots. 11th quick for Ferguson, 18th quick for Corey Lawler.
2 more to go in Group A. Will be Heats 1 and 2 tonight. It'll be Dan Ebert, the 60 car. He's out of Lakeshore, Minnesota. He's in the James Francina Collins Brothers Towing at St. Cloud, Minnesota. Minnesota Truck Headquarters, Amsor Christian Group. And that's a Rocket Durham, followed by Nick Hoffman, the current World of Outlaw Series points with the Tide Touring Motorsports entry. He's out of Mooresville, North Carolina. The NOS Energy Drink, C&W Trucking, along with Petroleum, Petrol Towing, Hillstride Shocks, Room Tech Enterprises, Longhorn Clements for Nick Hoffman in 9.
And he looked good in 1 and 2. We'll see how he does here at 3 and 4. There's Ebert, 16th quick, but keep your eyes on the 9 of Nick Hoffman up at number 4. 6th quick. 13.157, a 1.3.157. If you have a good race car, you could still lay down a quick lap here. We'll see if he can get in the 12 mark. 17th quick for Dan Ebert. Man, a heartbreak in the PDC, but a good lap. 6th quick. Going to start up front in the heat race. 13.157. How about it for Nick Hoffman?
So that should do it. Group A will make up Heats 1 and 2. 10th, Frank Heckeness Jr. 9th, Colby Vandenberg. 8th, Ryan Enzicker. 7th, Max Blair. 6th, Nick Hoffman. 5th, Michael Leach. 4th, Garrett Anderson. 3rd, Hudson O'Neill. 2nd, Bobby Pearson. Your fastest overall right now at 12.883. He is the defending Prairie Dirt Classic champion. How about it for Brian Shirley in the 3S, his first full year in the Lucas Oil Series, Mike. And right now he will be on the pole of heat number 1. Bobby Pierce will be on the pole of heat number 2. Hudson O'Neill outside front row of heat 1. Hoffman would be on the front row if we had 6 heats, but we've only got 4 tonight.
He'll start 3rd.
He'll start 3rd in his heat race. Garrett Alberson will start outside front row of heat number 2. So we'll wipe the slate clean. And the second group coming up, there'll be heats 3 and 4 tonight.
Yep.
Got the Dave Warren Power Sports drone back with us here tonight at Fairbury. Don't forget, we've got the Denago, the Dave Warren Power Sports and Denago. They're excited to announce a new giveaway contest for fans during the 2026 season as part of their partnership with the series. Denago and Dave Warren Power Sports, we are offering fans the chance to win a 2026 Denago Mudhawk 10 Youth ATV. No purchase is necessary to enter. For more information, go to DaveWarrenPowersports.com/Denago-giveaway-2026.
Dash oh my.
Plenty of dashes.
Look at the drone. I love, that's a beautiful shot right there.
Well, nothing better at America's Dirt Track, right? Of course.
I love the layout. Nice job by everybody involved here today, getting these guys kind of situated in there. But man, they've kind of got it figured out now to where each guy can go, and man, they maximize their space here at the Fairbury Speedway. They did a nice job and a beautiful scene in our pit area.
And some of the race teams have learned also sponsorship opportunity on top of the trailer, right?
Very good.
That's some down there. All right, here we go. Group B, Sam Seawright's out. First time here out of Fort Payne, Alabama. Two-time Ice Bowl winner. He's in the Coleman Farms Racing Special Needs School of Gwinnett. J&R Lumber, Lance Kittle Truck and Trailer. Or Tree Service, sorry, my bad. Yes, it is truck and trailer. I'll be all right. You know, I am Bruce Mill Fabrication, Troy Baird, that's a Longhorn Clements, Trey Mills, St. Augustine, Florida, the Mills Concrete, Coleman Farms Racing, Boswell Oil, Longhorn Clements, Colton Blair, the crew chief on 14.
Sam Seawright, 13.517, 13517. Checking out the future quick time at a 13.495, 13495. And the futures into the wall off turn number 2. And this tricky cushion here tonight. Seawright's 13.518, and that'll be it for Trey Mills. He'll go with lap number 1 at 13.495. Going to be the time to beat.
The defending Herald Review champion down in Macon. Up next will be the number 1 car. That'll be Tyler Erb. Turbo's out of New Waverly, Texas. He is in the Eric Brock Best Performance Rocket with a Clements, Langenfelder Mechanical, Coles County Speedway, Sunoco Race Fuels, Robert Speed Company, First Class Septic, Anthony's Pizza. Cody Carl, the crew chief, on 1. And the 6 car to be Clay Harris, Ricky Rydell engine under the Longhorn out of Jupiter, Florida. Wilkerson Farms, Reinke Manufacturing, National Fagilex Foundation, Dunright Construction, Palm Beach Coastal Strategies, Growers Irrigation, Universal Cabling Systems, 12 Kings Construction Supply. Number 6, 10th of the points for the Florida driver, Clay Harris.
Tyler Erb with a good looking lap right here off at turn number 4. Quick time at a 13.131. Pretty impressive, nearly in the 12 mark here late in this one. Driver that really knows how to run the cushion at Falls. 14.034 for Clay Harris, but how about Tyler Erb? Quick time at a 1.3131. It's going to be tough to beat it. Clay Harris goes second, 13.355, but how about it backstretch? Let's hear it for Turbo. 13.131 in his wiener dog Russer.
Chenoa, right? Chenoa, Illinois. It's his Lucas Oil debut in the Z61. That's Alex Wilson. He's in the full throttle auto body. Coldwell Banker, A&B Auto Hub, and Bill Stein Shocks. Longhorn Bull Power, followed by McKay Winger. No, it is not McKay Winger.
Is.
Oh, it is McKay Winger. Yep. Yes, I'm sorry about that. 20 career victories here at Falls, out of Fairbury. He's a Longhorn Pro Power, Dabney Trucking, Popejoy Plumbing and Heating, Subway of Fairbury, TKS Concrete, Jerry's Birdhouse. 3-time track champion here, McKay Winger in 42.
The Reaper off turn 4. Reaper third. 13.379, 1.3379. Wilson 6, Reaper 3. We'll see how they do. A couple of Fairbury drivers. Well, Chenoa and Fairbury. 6th quick for AW. Off turn 4. How about it for McKay Winger? 3rd quick for the Reaper. McKay Winger, fastest of that duo, 13.379. Tyler Erb, Clay Harris, McKay Winger, Trey Mills, Sam Seawright early in Group 2.
Up next, he is a 15-time winner in his career here at Fairbury. It'll be Shannon Babb out of Moweaqua, Illinois. He's in the Petro Towing, Dynagrossi, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Getty and Landscaping, Donnelly Trucking, Penske Shock, CJI Piping and Fabrication, Douglas Dodge Ram, Longhorn, Dick Hill, followed by Josh Rice, leading the O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year chase out of Crittenden, Kentucky, the James Radcliffe, Longhorn, Dick Hill, Glenwood Electric, MC Tank, Rikes Excavating and Plumbing, Chain Locker, MGL Auto Sales, Berea Collision, Longhorn Construction, JR Motorcycle, JR Trucking, Kellner Construction, Big Al's Guns and Outdoors.
And how about it? The Moweaqua Missile. Shannon Babb goes to the top. Quick time, Josh Rice. He'll be 5th quick, but Babb using the bottom off of turn number 4. Quicker first lap, 13.115. Josh Rice going to try the bottom off of turn number 4. How does he do? 5th quick, so Rice into the top 5, but how about it backstretch for the Moweaqua Missile? Shannon Babb, 1.3115, now the fastest.
Up next, we have 3-time, and I love it, 3-time and reigning Mars champion, 14 career victories here at Fairbury. It'll be Jason Fager, the high side hustler out of Bloomington, Illinois, the Titan Industries, SC Online Sales, Rosser Bat, Ram Tech Enterprise, Adrian Boots and Shoes, the Ya Bud Club. Remember that new sponsor, Hoker Trucking, Big Cheese, Northeastern Fabrication, Longhorn Clements, followed by Kyle Bronson. He's into race car engineering. LTX Home Builders, Boswell Oil, Michael Lloyd Hauling and Demolition, All Geyer Performance, Atomic Music Group, Lucas Oil, Borster's Equipment, Angry Elephant Tattoos and Piercings, Rocket Clements, 40B.
Third quick for the high side hustler, Jason Fager. Fourth quick for Kyle Bronson in 40B. They'll race down the back straightaway. Fager going to go low. Bronson will follow. See how they do here on lap 2. Third quick for the high side hustler. Fager to third, Bronson fourth. 13-2-1-2 for Kyle Bronson and the high side hustler. Third quick at 13-1-7-3.
Up next will be the 45 car. He comes to us out of Clinton, Illinois. It'll be Kyle Hammer. Kyle Hammer, the Hammer Crypto Club, Elite Contracting Services. Hammer Consulting and Bodies. Troy Page Excavating. Cooley Dump Services of Longhorn, Durham. Followed by Brandon Overton, the 76 out of Evans, Georgia. The Ridge Motorsports, Budweiser, Garto Southern, Riggs Fiber, Muscle Factory. Harco Construction, Big Dog Stump and Tree, RW Powell. SCM, Dude Wipes, it's a Longhorn Clements, Ryder Cantillo, the crew chief on 76.
But as off turn 4, Kyle Hammer going to be 10th quick, checking in on Brandon Overton. Good lap, 4th quick, moves into the top 5, 13-2-0-8. 10th for Hammer, 4th. Overton as they kind of move down to the bottom side of the speedway. Thought maybe one of them would try a Hail Mary. They don't. 11th for Hammer and Brandon Overton. 4th quick, good lap, moves inside the top 5. Bab, Herb, Fager, and Brandon Overton. Throw in Kyle Bronson for good measure, your top 5.
Next will be the 16 car, one career win in the Lucas Oil Series, last year at Golden Isles. He's out of Decorah, Iowa. That'll be Tyler Bruning. He's in the Skyline Motorsports, Truck Country, Quick Supply Company, Bruning Rock Products, Brown's Heavy Equipment, Olsen Explosives, Murray Farms. That's an AK race car with a Clements, followed by Dennis Erb Jr. He has 15 career wins here at Fairbury. He's out of Carpentersville, Illinois. And the McBride Mac, Vomac Truck Sales, Kaiser, PRC, Fox Shocks, Riverton Party Store, Dundee Heating and Air Conditioning, Rocket Clements, Heatherline, the crew chief on 28.
Telling you, Tyler Bruning's lap looks pretty good. 6th quick for Tyler Bruning. How about it for Dennis Erb? 8th quick. Something about the balance of that race car in 1-6. We'll see if he can move inside the top 5. He was 6th on the opening lap. He works off turn number 4. 6th quick for Bruning, 8th quick for Dennis Erb. Make it 6th quick for Dennis Erb, 7th quick for Tyler Bruning.
Well, Billy Huff's schedule to go next. He is out with mechanical issues. It'll be the 13 car. His fall's debut. The young talented driver to Chelsea, Iowa. That will be Dallin Murdy. Dallin Murdy in the Skyline Motorsports, Quality Services, Stealth Oil Well Services, Bruning Rock Products, Murdy Farms, Brown's Heavy Equipment. It's an AK Race Cars Clements for Dallin Murdy. Followed by the 99, the defending series champion, former PDC winner out of Dresden, Ohio, to be Devin Moran. Devin Moran in 99, the Roger Sellers, Double Down Motorsports, Longhorn Cornet, Big River Steel, Northeastern Fabrication, Millwood Plumbing, C&W Trucking, Phillips CPA, Bomac, Holland Haskell's, CarSourceAuto.com, Anthony Speeds, Hazen Services, McHugh Chrysler, Dodge Jeep Brand, Elliott Farms, Pee-wee's Record Service, 99.
11th quick for Devin Moran, 9th quick for Dallin Murdy. We'll see if Murdy can improve. Moran going to go to the high side, off turn number 4. Dallin Murdy, 9th quick, but how about Devin Moran using the high side momentum off turn number 2? He will be 11th quick for Devin Moran. That'll put Dallin Murdy 9th, Devin Moran 11th.
Up next, he won the opening night of the Illinois Speed Week, the number 1. He comes to us out of New Berlin, Illinois. 16 times a winner in his career at Fairbury. Out of New Berlin, Illinois, to be Brandon Shepard. Brandon Shepard, the Mark Winters Racing, Valvoline, Swebert Cap Wrenches, Ace Metal Works, Performance Grading, Petrov Towing, Franklin Enterprises, Sunoco Ratios, Gunners, Honey Styles, Marine and Maintenance, Collins Brothers Towing, Danny White, the crew chief on the Rocket Durham, beloved B12, 68 career wins. That's all-time best. Here at Fairbury, to be Kevin Weaver, the Flatland Flash out of Gibson City, Illinois, the Bob Pierce, Vic Hill, Ornstein Farms, SCL Trucking, CR Towing, Rex Road Transport, J. Morris Construction, Jim Bob's Detailing, B12, Luigi's Restaurant.
18th quick for the Flatland Flash.
Shepard third, right?
Yes, Brandon Shepard on that opening lap. He was fast. How about it? 3rd quick for Brandon Shepard. Shepard moving into the top 3. How about Kevin Weaver, the Flatland Flash, 18th quick. But on screen, Brandon Shepard now to 3rd. It is Bab, Erb, Shepard, Fager, Overton.
Weaver 68 wins, Roger Long 66, Daniel Adam the 76 up next. He's out of Peru, Illinois. And the Hoker Trucking, CJ Trucking, Elliott Concrete, HD Equipment, Arlo Enterprises, Justin Langdon, the Collective, and that's a Rocket Pro Power, followed by Mike Spatola. Mike Spatola, 31 career victories here, 3-time track champion. Out of Mandan, Illinois, B&D Chemical, TNS Heating, Cooling, Refrigeration, Interstate Truck and Trailer Country, Chevrolet Fast Lane, Big Daddy Scrap. That's a Rocket Pro Power, 89.
9th quick for Daniel Adam in 75. 16th quick for Mike Spatola in car number 89. He's got some work to do. Daniel Adam again will stay on the bottom off of turn number 4. Good opening lap. He moves inside the top 10. Good lap for Daniel Adam. 9th quick, and your winner at Kankakee County Speedway last night improves, but not by much. 15th quick for Mike Spatola. 9th quick for Daniel Adam.
3 more to go right now. Heat 3 would have Babb and Shepard front row. Heat 4 would have Tyler Urban Fager. Oh, baby, let's go. But we got Chris Simpson. What can he do out of Oxford, Iowa? He's in the Hooker Trucking, C&J Trucking, Dirt Pro Incorporated, Carmody Services, Hot Rod Septic Treatment, Sunoco Race Fuels, Randy Davidson Trucking, Collins Brothers Towing, Fort Knox Safes and Bolts. Number 32. No, it's not first. That is on Bobby Pierce's car. Got the wrong 32 for that last one. Fort Knox is on Pierce's car. Chris Simpson, he's out of Oxford, Iowa. Dylan McCowan, the 8. He's in the Midway Sheet Metal. BLC Transportation. Scott Bailey Longhorn for Dylan McCowan.
20th for Chris Simpson in the 32, and 19th for the 8 at Dylan McCowan. DMAC 19th. Chris Simpson 21st. See if McCowan can improve. He does not. 21st for Simpson, 18th for Dylan McCowan. One final qualifier. Here we go.
I'm making that correction as I go here. Perfect. All right, one more to go. Brandon Smith, the 19M. He is out of Dade City, Florida. If it was a trucking company, I can live with it on Simpson's car.
Yes.
All right, Brandon Smith, he is in the Rocket Durham. Yellowhammer Design and Construction, Sunoco Ratios, Big Daddy's Cattle, the Mercantile by Miller, Wicks Phillips, Neon Bubbles, Car Wash, Smith Speed Solutions, Brett Carroll, the crew chief on the 19M. Final qualifier of the night at Dade City, Florida.
See what the Smith Speed Solution can do. 19th in car number 19. So he heads down the back straightaway in the Rockets. Final qualifier, final time here at Falls. 48 of the best in the country. And 19th quick for 19M out of Dade City, Florida. So that will do it for qualifying here tonight at America's Dirt Track. Hashtag Falls.
We'll mention, yeah, there we go right there. Again, Chris Simpson sponsors Hooker Trucking, C&J Trucking, Dirt Pro Incorporated, Carmody Services, Hot Rod Septic, Sunoco Race Fuels, Randy Davidson Trucking, Essex and Logistics Trucking as well.
There's your top 10.
On the 32 Longhorn Durham. There's your top 10 right there. Shannon Babb will be on the pole of pivotal heat number 3. The winner of that one starts on the outside of the front row. Tyler will start on the pole of heat 4. Brandon Shepard outside pole of heat number 3. Jason Fager of heat number 4. But the fastest of them all at 12.883. His first full year running in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. He comes in 9th in the points. He is the defending Prairie Dirt Classic champion. How about it in the 3S out of Chatham, Illinois? First squirrel, Brian Shirley.
He's checking the track out in the infield.
Yeah, he's going to make his way over here to Victory Lane and grab a work with us. As you mentioned, he visited Victory Lane here last year for the Prairie Dirt Classic, and he's going to get his first All-Star Performance quick time of the night. Make sure that hat's strapped on there just good. All right, Shirley, we talk all the time about getting that first Lucas Oil win, but how special would it be to get it right back here at one of your home tracks in the place where you got an incredibly popular win at the Prairie Dirt Classic a year ago?
Yeah, it'd be really cool. It'd be cool to enjoy it with all the fans, how much, I appreciate their support and how awesome they was at the PDC. So really couldn't ask for a better day if I was able to get my first win here at my, I wouldn't say, like I said, my home track, but it's where I enjoy coming to and love all the fans.
All right, you got them on both sides. Let him hear you back stretch, front stretch, the All-Star Performance quick qualifier out of Chatham, Illinois, Squirrel Brian Shirley. And with that, track prep is underway here at Fairbury Speedway. So for those of you watching at home, don't go anywhere. We will be back with the Fall Spring Shootout presented by Titan Industries. You're watching us live here on Flow.
Welcome back to Fairbury Speedway, Fairbury, Illinois. The Fall Spring Shootout brought to you by Titan Industries, James Essex, Mike Norris, Ben Shelton, Dustin Jarrett, all in the house tonight. $30,000 to win tonight. By the way, next Saturday at Eagle Raceway in Nebraska, that'll be a first Arizona Sports Insurance Crown Jewel Cup of the year. 12 races, by far the most in dirt late model racing. Lucas Oil Series, 12 races to pay $50,000 or more to win, and that will be next Saturday night. And that will be coming up in Eagle, Nebraska. And in 2 weeks from tonight, it'll be the Sunoco Racehills Road to Wheatland to wrap up. $2,500 to the top point man during that stretch up until the Show Me 100, which will pay $75,000 to win 2 weeks from tonight. Upcoming schedule. Yes, every Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series race is on flow. Every Mars Series race is on flow. Every high limit race, including tonight at Kokomo, is on flow. All USAC is on flow. All-Star Circuit of Champions on flow. May the 12th, that will be next Friday night at Fremont Speedway, Fremont, Ohio. Michaels Mercer's Raceway in Pennsylvania, May 23rd. Wayne County Speedway, Orville, Ohio, May 24th. May 29th, All-Star Circuit of Champions, along with high limit sprints. That'll be on Friday night, May 29th at Lawrenceburg Speedway, Lawrenceburg, Indiana. Then the Lynn Paxton Legends Classic, June the 5th at Williams Grove in Pennsylvania. We'd like to thank our 2026 official sponsors with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, including Lucas Oil, FloRacing, ARP, My Race Pass, Sunoco Race Fuels, Big River Steel, Veland, Hoosier Tires, Summit Racing Equipment, UNOH, Eclipse Claims Consulting, Wayland, also Miller Welders, Race Car Engineering, O'Reilly Auto Parts sponsoring the Rookie of the Year, Ace Door and Hauling and Rigging, Dirt Draft, Rugged Radials, Homatro, FK Rod-Ins, and All-Star Performance, and our associate sponsors, including Advanced Powder Coating, All Makes Collision Center, Barron's Performance Warehouse, Black Diamond Chassis, Bilstein Shocks, Boyd Built Fabrication, Brodex, Capital Race Cars, Clements Racing Engines, Donago, Dave Warren Power Sports, Diversified Machine Incorporated, Fast Shafts, Fire Suppression Engineering, Fox Shocks, Heartbeat Hot Sauce, Heath Lawson Photography, Hellraiser Jacks, Hoker Trucking, Jackson County Tourism in Seymour, Indiana, Kaiser Manufacturing, Long Acre Scales, Longhorn Chassis, MD3, Mega Plumbing of the Carolinas, Midwest Sheet Metal, MSD, Olin Shocks, Outerwears, Performance Engineering Manufacturing, Penske Racing Shocks, Pro Fabrication Headers, Pro Power Racing Engines, Rocket Chassis, Schoenfeld Headers, Shocker Hitch, Simpson Race Products, Slicker Graphics, Strange Oval, also Steering Buddy, Swiss Springs, Thermotech, Automotive Products, Velocity Manufacturing, Victory Fuel, Weir's Machine and Racing Products, Willwood, Exodyne, XS Power Batteries, and 5150 race trailers. Also our Pace Truck, brought to you by Race Car Engineering. For more information, go to racecareng.com. Don't forget our Steering Buddy Dark Horse of the Race. If a driver that has never won a Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series A main, they'll pocket an extra $1,000 in our Steering Buddy Dark Horse of the night. Who will that be? Will we have a new winner this year? We'll see. Hudson O'Neal currently leading the points. And again, next weekend, we'll have the Eagle Raceway in Eagle, Nebraska, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Again, every lap here on FloRacing throughout 2026. So track prep work and working on that. We'll be ready. 4 heat races coming up in a bit. They will be 10 laps tonight, by the way. We'll take the top 4 to the Fall Spring Shootout. And then we'll have 2 B mains. Those will be 12 laps apiece. Take the top 3 and then 2 provisionals. You're watching it all. $30,000 payday on the line here at Falls. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Falls here. James Essex, Mike Norris, Dustin Jarrett, Ben Shell. Today, don't forget, fans, in the souvenir row, we have the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series vendors. Well, we've got the drivers. We got the souvenir trailer for Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. We've got Lucas Oil t-shirts, hats, hoodies, flow shirts, all kinds of goodies. Go online, shoplucasdirt.com. Dustin, Jarrett, welcome to Falls. We're ready to go. Going to be a great night of racing, my friend.
Thanks a lot, James. It's so good to be back here at Fairbury Speedway. I consider this my second home. I'm joined with the co-owner of Fairbury Speedway, my good friend, Mr. Matt Curl. Matt, thank you so much for having us back in front of a big boy crowd here tonight for the Fall Spring Shootout presented by Titan Industries.
Thanks, DJ. I want to thank all the fans for coming out. It's been a long week for the Flo team and Lucas team, but man, what a crowd tonight. We're going to put on some great racing, but I want to thank Ryan McCreary and Titan Industries for just making some of these possible for the Fairbury Speedway here for our spring shootout. We got a long season here, but it's just nice to have a pretty good night here. And I don't really have a whole lot to say. Let's get racing.
All right, how about it, ladies and gentlemen, Fairbury Speedway co-owner, my good friend, Matt Curl. All right, Falls, you know what time it is. We're going to get underway with opening ceremonies. So if you are able, we'll ask you at this time to please rise. And gentlemen, remove your caps. First for this evening's invocation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for the opportunity to be here at Fairbury Speedway, Lord, America's dirt track. We're so glad that you blessed us with beautiful weather and what we hope is going to be a great night of racing. Lord, we've got a pit area full of drivers back there that are about to entertain this capacity crowd, and we ask you just to please watch over them, Lord. Guide them, bless them with a blanket of safety, and allow them to make decisions that will entertain us and keep them safe throughout the course of the night. Lord, please watch over the crews as well. Please watch over the great staff here, the Lucas Oil staff, and please watch over these awesome race fans throughout the course of the night as we go our separate ways. Lord, we ask you to be with those that serve this country of ours. We know that we live in the greatest country in the world, the United States of America. And we thank you so much for those great servicemen and women that watch over this country of ours. Lord, of the great things we're thankful for, above and beyond all else, we are thankful for your Son, Jesus Christ. He died on the cross of Calvary for our sins so that we could spend eternity with you. We ask all of this in his name, and the people said, Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll ask you to please remain standing now as Belle Bechtel will sing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for Belle Bechtel? All right, front straightaway, are you ready? Back straightaway, are you ready? Fairbury Speedway, are you ready? James James, Essex, Mike Norris, it's time to get underway with the Fall Spring Shootout presented by Titan Industries.
I'm ready. Mike Norris is ready. Bob Pierce is ready. Roger Long is ready. Gary May is ready. Eddie Schickel is ready. Billy Drake is ready. Junior Schickel, Lisa Schickel.
Frank Schickel.
We're ready to go.
Oh, yes.
4 heats, my friend. 10 laps apiece. The top 4 will transfer out of each heat. As long as they cross the long acre scales, okay. The winner of Penske Shocks heat number 1 will be on the Bilstein pole tonight for the 60-lap A main. It'll be the defending Prairie Dirt Classic champion. It'll be Brian Shirley. He's in the 3S out of Chatham, Illinois. Onto the outside, the current Midwest Shebana points leader. Out of Barnesville, Indiana, it's Hudson O'Neal.
Out of Sun River, Montana, and 09. How about our race fans? It's Michael Leach. And alongside, out of Centerville, Pennsylvania, in car 111, it's Max Blair.
The 5S and Stevie Shepard's car to be Colby Vandenberg. He's out of Ashland, Illinois. And outside of Molina, Oregon, the 15D of Justin Duty.
Out of Highland, Illinois, the 8-time Dirt Car National Champion in car number 33. How about it for Mike Harrison? And it was outside out of Corbett, Oregon. In 14S, another driver from Oregon is Colin Weinberger.
Row number 5 will be Dan Ebert to the 60 car. Second year in a row, Lucas Oil regular, Lakeshore, Minnesota. And on the outside, former Series Rookie of the Year, out of Hyman, PA, the 22-star of Drake Troutman.
The 11th starter drives car number 122 out of Monticello, Indiana. How about it for Timmy Dick? And it was outside out of Oil City, Pennsylvania. And number 24, it is Tyler Wyant.
Well, complete track prep work. Again, the sun is gone here in the Central Time Zone. And next weekend, we have our first Arizona Sports Shirts Crown Jewel Cup next Saturday night at Eagle Raceway in Eagle, Nebraska. All right, Brian Shirley. Last August, he won, well, the end of July, rather, he won his that was his first Prairie Dirt Classic victory, right?
Yes.
He has never won a Lucas Oil race. He would be eligible if he can win tonight for a $1,000 bonus, courtesy of Steering Buddy, the Steering Buddy Dark Horse. And he's looking for a clean sweep. The winner of this race will be on the Bilstein Shocks pole here tonight. Hudson O'Neal, the current Midwest Shebana points leader. On the outside, he has 12 overall wins officially this year. That leads the country in the 71 car.
He's good.
His dad won here 4 times. His dad made a cameo in our pre-race show with Mike Norris and the Elvis sideburns from 1990-something. All right. Here we go, 10 laps at the Ace Doran, hauling and rigging start zone. It's Shirley and O'Neal to the green, Mike.
Racing at Falls with those spring shootout. They get a Titan Industries, Brian Shirley, Hudson O'Neal. 09 and Michael Leach going to dive down to the inside, but here comes Hudson O'Neal. We'll see if he can run down to the inside of Brian Shirley. Opening lap, they're going to work side by side up number 4 down the front straightaway. Shirley's got the lead.
Ballsy already, right? Already out of 2 down the back straightaway. O'Neal takes a peek on the bottom there. Third is Michael Leach in the 09 car. First Super Late Model win earlier this week, Volusia. O'Neal tries the outside. Shirley slides up the track at a turn number 1. 2 laps in the book. Shirley out in front.
How about can the 71 rip the lip in turns 3 and 4? Shirley going to go down to the inside. Hudson O'Neal through the middle. Does he go up to the cushion? Looking to go side by side up for turn number 4. Good battle behind them. And for the transfer spotter comes Max Blair. But Brian Shirley holding the test. Here comes Michael Leach in on 71 of Hudson O'Neal.
And Duty's going to lose a couple of spots out of turn number 4. Again, this is 10 laps. Normally we run 8. The 30K to win tonight. Next time around, it'll be the Hellraiser Jacks halfway mark to Brian Shirley. Hudson O'Neal is second. Michael Leach is third. Max Blair is fourth. Max Blair, the string of 10 consecutive top 6 finishes. He is 6th on the points at the Hellraiser Jacks halfway from Rob Penrod. And heat number 1, Mike, it's Brian Shirley out in front.
Yep, Hudson O'Neal starting to gather him in. They're running in the 13.00, so almost faster than qualifying laps. Hudson O'Neal will take a peek underneath of Brian Shirley. Shirley going to hold him off. There's 4 to go. We'll have 3 next time by. Shirley again up the track. Hudson O'Neal's there. Will he have enough time? 3 to go this time by. Hudson O'Neal dogging Brian Shirley in heat race number 1.
Mike Norris, it's an old Big Ten battle. Illinois and Indiana out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. It's still Brian Shirley. He'll get back to the bottom in that Bob and Lisa Cullen car. The Todd and Vicky Bird 71. 2 Lucas Oil regulars off at turn 4 with 3 laps to go.
2 to go this time. Here comes Hudson O'Neal again. He's going to go to the top, and then he loses all that ground up on the 3 of Brian Shirley. Wave of the white flag. 1 to go for the Squirrel final lap.
Out of turn number 4, they got to pass the long anchor scales. Blair is up to 3rd, Leach is 4th. Final time around, and Brian Shirley's going to be on the pole tonight. Mike Norris, bring him home.
The Thomason Express 3S, the Squirrel. Brian Shirley, your winner. Hudson O'Neal second. Third will go to Blair, and fourth goes to Sun River, Montana's Michael Leach.
Then it was Justin Duty, Dan Ebert, Mike Harrison, Drake Troutman, Colin Weinbarger, Colby Vandenberg, Timmy Dick, and Tyler Wyatt. So the top four go to the Longacre scales to make it official. Fourth was Michael Leach. Third, Max Blair. Second was Hudson O'Neal. And your winner remains perfect tonight. He is in the Thomason Express, Hoker Trucking, All Geyer Performance, Ted Brown's Quality Paint and Body Shop, Cheap Cars, J&J Gaming, J&E Construction, Anthony Martin, the crew chief on the Longhorn Durham. If he wins tonight, DJ or Ben, it's a $31,000 payday. $1,000 courtesy of Steering Buddy, Dark Horse winner. Out of Chatham, Illinois, ladies and gentlemen. How about it for Squirrel? Brian Shirley.
Brian Shirley trying to become the 95th different winner to win a Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series event tonight, the 963rd all-time feature. He gets his second Bill Stein Pole Award of the year, and he picks up his fourth Simpson Racing Products Heat Race win. Brian Shirley pulls the helmet off. Brian, perfect start to the night. I'm sure you could hear Hudson back there, man, but how big is this to be perfect and now you're starting on the pole for the big event?
Yeah, I definitely feel like Huddy was definitely a little better than us. We just had to hold our grounds on the hub there to get through this first heat, and hopefully we're tuned on enough to make sure we can get a little better for the feature.
Guys, he's batting 1,000 tonight. He was also the 12th different driver to pick up an All-Star Performance Fast Qualifier Award this year in 18 events. Guys, Heat 2 on the Speedway.
Former motorcycle racer Shirley on the Bill Stein pole tonight. Who's going to be on the front row of heat number 2, Mike Norris?
It'll be the smooth operator out of Oakwood, Illinois, 32. Going to be Bobby Pearson alongside out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. In car number 58, how about it, race fans, for Garrett Albertson?
Row number 2 will be the current World of Outlaw Late Model Series points leader. The Ty Touring 9 out of Mooresville, North Carolina's Nick Hoffman on the outside the 24 car. He comes to us out of El Paso, Illinois. He's a former Mars Series champion, 31 career victories here. It's Ryan Unzicker.
Frank Heckeness Jr. going to roll off fifth in car 99 JR out of Frankfort, Illinois. And alongside, all the way from Lincolnton, North Carolina, in 93, it is Carson Ferguson.
Row 4 to be former PDC champion Ricky Thornton Jr. of the Chandler, Arizona, the 20 RT, and Jeffrey Ledford in the 8L. He's out of Pontiac, Illinois.
Earlham, Iowa's car number 22. That'll be Daniel Hilsebeck. He'll roll off ninth. And it was outside out of Hanover, Pennsylvania, 93, Corey Lawler.
Row 6 will be Austin Howes, the 17A out of Lewistown, Missouri. And on the outside, Mike Wynn his Lucas Oil debut in the 729. He's out of Bourbonnais, Illinois. What a sight. Yes. What a crowd. 30,000 to win. The best Saturday night weather that we have seen here in the Midwest all spring long. And it's Bobby Pierce and Garrett Alberson. The winner starts third. Summit Racing heat number 2 underway, Mike Norris.
Yeah, good start for the 58 of Garrett Alberson. He'll lead him down the front straightaway. Garrett Alberson going to look for the lead off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Garrett Alberson going to take the lead over Bobby Pierce. Got Nick Hoffman and Ryan Unzicker behind them, but Garrett Alberson with the start and the lead.
Heck with a double box. We may need a quadruple box before this one is over as they come out of 4. Unzicker up top.
Ooh.
Unzicker back to the bottom as they come out of turn number 4. Garrett Alberson still with the lead at 50. Remember, was it not a memorable heat race win here a year ago for the 58 car for Ken and Beth Roberts for Alberson?
Thought maybe that high side was going to come in over there in turns 1 and 2 as Ryan Unzicker tried to roll around the outside of Bobby Pierce. Ricky Thornton's trying to make it work, but can't get by the 99 JR. Frank Heckeness. Pierce second, third, Unzicker fourth. Is the 9 of Nick Hoffman. Carson Ferguson, 99 and 20 RT, trying to do everything he can. Now Hoffman going to go to the cushion. I think he's got a good run on Ryan Unzicker. Here comes quick Nick in 9.
My goodness sakes. Hoffman to the outside, the current World of Outlaw Series points leader in that Nas Energy drink number 9. The top 2 in the points of the Outlaws right there. The 9 and the 32. They're trying to go 3 wide out of 2. Bobby around turn 4. Up and made straight away. It is still Garrett Alberson, a big lead right now, almost a straightaway lead in 58.
As they start to clean the track off, Frank Heckeness Jr., Ricky Thornton Jr., and the 93 about get together. 3 wide for the runner-up spot. Now Carson Ferguson and Ricky Thornton. We go on board on your right. Up front's Garrett Alberson, long gone, but look at the view on the right from Ricky Thornton Jr. is trying to weave his way through traffic, trying to get in a transfer spot. 3 to go for Garrett Alberson, but a Hornet's Nest behind him.
I say go triple box. Here we go down the back straightaway to 3. Alberson out in front. Off at turn number 4. 2 laps to go. Next time round will be the Bears Performance. 1 lap to go. Second is Hoffman. Third is Pierce. Fourth is Unzicker. He'll head to the white flag of Rob Penrod and Garrett Alberson. Long as he crosses the Longacre scales, he'll start third tonight here at Falls.
Second will go to Nick Hoffman. Third, Bobby Pierce hangs on. And fourth will go to Ryan Unzicker.
This is the white flag, my bad.
One to go.
You're right, we're right on it. I don't think they're going to change, but Alberson is off in turn number 4. He is going to win. Hoffman is second. Pierce is third. Unzicker is fourth. Ferguson gets fifth. Oh, man, Barrett's performance got their money's worth that time.
Well, I tell you,
I've seen the 2 white flags at Eldora.
Were
there 2 white flags at Eldora once? No, there wasn't.
The lap counter the lap counter is a little behind. That's our problem.
Yeah. All right, so fourth will be Ryan Unzicker. Third will be Bobby Pierce. Always a good time at Falls. Second, Nick Hoffman. And your winner, he's in the Brack Properties. Sunoco Race Fuels, Low Voltage Solutions, Bill Sport Shop, Romer Machine and Welding, Sims Family Racing, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Mitchell Ranch, Hogan Farms, Zach Houston, the crew chief on Longhorn Clements for Ken and Beth Roberts. He'll start third tonight, the 58. Falls, how about it? Out of Las Cruces, New Mexico, your Heat 2 winner, Garrett Alberson.
Garrett Alberson, his second Simpson Race Products Heat Race win of the year, comes in Summon Racing Equipment Heat 2. He'll chase his 6th career Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series feature win later tonight. Former Fairbury Speedway feature winner. Garrett, there's nothing like Fairbury to get things right again, man. Talk about this race car and this racetrack tonight.
Yeah, that was awesome. I knew I had a pretty short window to get the lead like that if I was going to be out there. And, man, luckily I got a good start. Thing took off right away. And, man, just hats off to this group. We've been working hard and been kind of yo-yoing up and down and just trying to do our best. But big thanks to Sunoco, Bill Stein Shocks, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Low Voltage Solution, Romer Machine and Welding, Brack Properties. Got a big shout out to VG Performance. He's been working hard for us, so yeah, pretty stoked.
Who put the Cowboy Up Get Rowdy sticker in your cockpit?
Oh, that'd have to be Dylan Alberson.
I love it. The family's here. They're telling him to get rowdy. Guys, he gets the win. Summit Racing Equipment, Heat 2. Up next, Heat number 3.
Well, Weston's dad is happy, Mike Norris. Cool at Thermotech, Heat number 3. The winner starts on the outside of the front row tonight. On the pole, in the 18 out of Mowequa, Illinois, the Mowequa Missile, it'll be Shannon Babb. And outside the number 1 out of New Berlin, Illinois, it'll be B-Shep Brandon Shepard.
Out of Evans, Georgia, in car number 76, it'll be Brandon Overton. And out of Carpentersville, Illinois, the one-man band in 28th, Dennis Erb Jr.
Row 3 will be Daniel Adam, the North Carolina transport landing in Peru, Illinois. He's in 75. And Dallin Murray makes his Falls debut in the Skyline Motorsports 13. He's out of Chelsea, Iowa.
7th starter out of Dresden, Ohio. It's car number 99. How about it for Devin Moran? And alongside your winner last night at Kankakee County Speedway out of Manhattan, Illinois, in car number 89, Mike Spatula.
2-time Ice Bowl winner Sam Searide makes his Falls debut. He's out of Fort Payne, Alabama. And Brendan Smith, the 19M, he's out of Dade City, Florida.
Chenoa, Illinois, Alex Wilson at Z61. And the Flatland Flash, Kevin Weaver at B12. Your winningest all-time driver here at the Fairbury Speedway.
58 wins, 2 more than Roger Long at 66. This is what they paid to see, right?
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Babb and Shepard.
Yes. Let's go.
Off the front row at the East Door and Holligan Rigging starts underway at E3 for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series.
Maybe Dallin Murray can get that high side going. You never know here in these opening laps. Going to take a couple of cars. They're going to drop down to the inside. Shannon Babb to the inside. Brandon Shepard to the outside. They'll race up into number 4 down the front straightaway. Shepard with the lead on the high side.
B-Shep by a nose. Took in his daughter's volleyball tournament last night after the rain out at Farmers City. Babb working the bottom. Out of turn 4, it's Shepard, Babb, Overton into turn 1.
Well, now all of a sudden we got a high side. Brandon Overton going to go up there. Dallin Murray going to go up there. They leave Babb to second. Here comes the 76 of Brandon Overton. Good shot right there on flow. It'll be Brandon Shepard, Shannon Babb, Brandon Overton, Dallin Murray for the transfer spot. Yes, around Dennis Erb.
Battle down the back straightaway. Shepard pulling away. The winner on Wednesday night at Spoon River. The only race completed this week in the Illinois Speed Weeks. Looks like we're going to get this one in tonight for 30K. Babb still second. Overton, Dallin Murray, Dennis Erb Jr. to turn 1. Right now, they'll head to the Hellraiser Jack's halfway mark as B-Shep pulling away from the field off of turn 4, Mike Norris.
How about Dallin Murray and Dennis Erb starting to reel in Brandon Overton and Shannon Babb. Good racing action for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th spot. Now Brandon Overton going to throw a slide job at Shannon Babb. Babb going to turn him back down the hill. Here comes Dallin Murray. Murdy trying to join this party for the runner-up spot. It's the Moequa Missile going at it with Big Sexy. They'll race off 4. Look at him down the front straightaway. Danny, even 4 to go. What about him for second?
Didn't Harry Carey sell Budweiser? This Bud's for you.
Yes.
Overton goes to second. But right now, Shepard's got about a straightaway lead. Great battle. And we've got our first Hellraiser Jacks caution in a heat race here tonight for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Turn 4.
Devin Moran.
And Devin Moran currently second in the points, right rear tire down of the Roger Sellers Double Down Motorsports as we head, guys, to the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit for the first time tonight.
Yeah, first time of the night we made our way down here, and yeah, flat right rear tire on the number 99 race car. He was out of a transfer spot, and now he's got a bigger hole dug here tonight. They're going to try to get that tire on there. Got one waiting to join that race car. Tire comes off, definitely flat on the 99. What about that battle for second on back, though?
Yeah, no doubt about it, Ben. Thank you very much. Again, get your favorite Heartbeat Hot Sauce product. Go to heartbeathotsauce.com or on Amazon. And thanks to them, again, sponsoring our Hot Pit here in 2026. Chuck Kimball, the crew chief on the 99 cars. We'll go with 6 down, 4 to go. Shepard had about a straightaway lead. In fact, it was 2.1 seconds over Overton, Bab, Birdie, Herb, and Adam.
So like I said, it just takes a couple of cars, James, to get up there and kind of clean the crumbs off, and away they go on the high side. You know, if anybody could make the bottom go, it would be Dennis Erb Jr., but Brandon Overton, how about Dallin Murdy, man? He's been pressuring him as well. You talked earlier to me about the 13 machine. He's looked pretty sporty up on that cushion.
Yeah, no doubt about it. His first full year in an open late model.
Babs
and the
holding his own
13
down
car,
there, too.
bright future for him.
Yeah. Good to see the veteran Shannon Babb. And he was at the end of last year running with us in the Mars series, just shaking his head. He said his motors were lapped out, and he was just, you could tell that things were just not going his way. Man, it's good to see him back up front battling with Brandon Overton, Dennis Erb, and Dallin Murdy. It's going to be a fun finish here.
All right, the East Orange Holic and restart zone. 6 down, 4 to go here in pivotal heat number 3. Again, the winner starts to the outside front row alongside Brian Shirley. As they come out of turn number 2 down the next radar, they go side by side for second over to Babs. Brandon Shepard pulling away out of turn number 4. 3 to go in heat 3, and a Hornet's Nest behind him.
Let's go, Brandon. First and second, but here comes the Moequa Missile. Dennis Erb through the middle. Dallin Murdy upstairs. Down the back straightaway, going to throw a slide job at Dennis Erb. Oh, maybe a little henpeck there in the back of the 28. The battle for second, the battle for the transfer spot. Good. Overton, Babb, Erb, and Murdy. What a race.
Sam Seawright thinks he's at TST, Talladega Short Track. Trying to make the show as they come off of turn number 4. It is the Barons Performance. I know this time. White flag. 1 lap to go for 1.
My eyes is on the 13 of Dallin Murdy. He's going to diamond off. Turns 2 down the back straightaway. Wants the battle for the transfer spot. It'll be Brandon Shepard side by side for second. Overton, Babb, and DEJ. Dennis Erb Jr. in the big show. Valiant effort from Dallin Murdy, and the 75 of Daniel Adams comes home 6th. 7th to Seawright, 8th to Moran, 9th to Spatola, 10th to Smith. But how about your top 4 teams?
Oh, baby. Those B mains are going to be outstanding. 4th, Dennis Erb Jr., 3rd, Shannon Babb, 2nd, Brandon Overton. As they will go to the long scales to make it official. Can I come back next week? The Valvoline.
You can pick crew for Kevin Weaver.
There you go. The Valvoline, Swebert Calf Ranches, Ace Metalworks, Performance Grading, Petrov Towing, Franklin Enterprises, Sunoco Race Fuels, Gunners Honey, Styles Marine and Maintenance, Collins Brothers Towing. It's a Rocket Durham for Mark Richards, Danny White, the crew chief, Joel Rogers, Austin Hartgrove. He will start on the outside front row tonight. Your winner of heat number 3, the number 1 car out of New Berlin, Illinois. It's B-Shep, Brandon Shepard.
B-Shep, 3-time winner of the Prairie Dirt Classic. And man, he's been so close in this race over the years, on the podium every year. And 1 year ago, he lost that slugfest to Jonathan Davenport. Sheppy, the first 2 heat races were won on the bottom. How did you know to go to that middle or higher groove here in heat 3?
Honestly, I didn't have much choice. You know, I knew Babb, he's super good at the bottom here. And, you know, I knew I would have had to really get a head up and good to get down. And you know, the bottom was starting to crumb up some, I could tell in the first 2 heats. So, you know, after I got the lead on Babb, I kind of found a nice smooth line that I didn't slip the tires too bad into the center, and just was able to momentum my way to that win there. So.
All right, he's going to start on the outside front row, Fairbury. How about it for Brandon Shepard?
All we need is Roger Long and Bob Pierce here, and my night will be me. Bob Pierce is here, by the way.
he is.
Roger Long, no. I think he moved to South Carolina.
He did.
All right, here we go.
Beautiful sunset.
Simpson Racing Products, heat number 4. It'll be Turbo Tyler, the number 1. He's out of New Waverly, Texas, outside the 3-time earning Mars champion out of Bloomington, Illinois. The high side hustler, Jason Fager.
How about it for Kyle Bronson out of Brandon, Florida in 40B. It's going to be fast tonight. And 16 out of Decorah, Iowa, Tyler Bruning.
Clay Harris drives the 6 car. He's out of Jupiter, Florida. And outside, 3-time Fairbury track champion out of Fairbury, Illinois. It's McKay Winger in 42.
Out of Crittenton, Kentucky in car number 11's never found a cushion he didn't like. Josh Rice in 1-1. Into the outside, the future Trey Mills out of St. Augustine, Florida in 14.
And row number 5 will be running with Rice for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year, Dylan McCowan out of Urbana, Missouri. And Kyle Hammer, the 45. He is out of Clinton, Illinois.
Oxford, Iowa, Chris Simpson going to start 11th. And unfortunately, engine issues for the 33-4 out of Thomasboro. Billy Huff not going to make the call.
Jason Fager, many people may not realize he's a 3-time Lucas Oil champion. Not champion, but 3-time winner.
Okay.
Tyler's won 21 times, so neither one of them would be eligible for the steering buddy dark horse. Right now, Brian Shirley's on the pole. He would be eligible as they come off of turn number 4. The East Door and Holligan rigging starts so underway, 4th and final heat.
Let's see if Tyler Erb can get to the high side in front of Jason Fager. He does. It leaves the bottom open for Kyle Bronson down the back straightaway. How about let's go to Rick and Anita's a slide job? Nope. Turbo's there. They'll play nice into 3 and off of 4. Turbo Fager, a good one.
Turbo Fager. There'll be a shirt tomorrow on that one. Whew. Move over, Russer. Into 3. Here comes Fager on the bottom. Jason Fager, one of the best in the business, 3-time and reigning Mars Series champion. Right now, Bronson runs in 3rd. 4th is Clay Harris. As Fager slips up the track coming off of turn number 2. Turbo out in front.
Yes, as fired up as Russer was, might have a chance against Jason's dog tonight. You never know. Turbo going to show the way. Fager 2nd, 3rd, Bronson 4th, Clay Harris. Good run for the 6 car. Now going to dive down to the inside of 40. Kyle Bronson, good battle for 3rd. Here comes Clay Harris, and here comes Josh Rice. Good 3-car scrum for the 3rd and 4th spot.
Oh, babies. They're coming out the main straightaway. Here comes Bronson on the outside. Kyle Bronson. Wiener dog leading. Kyle Bronson in 4th right now in the 40B. But right now, Fager trying to track down your race leader at the Hellraiser Jacks halfway. 5 down, 5 to go.
Yeah, good race. Clay Harris out to the inside. Kyle Bronson to the outside. It's Turbo Fager down the back straightaway. Clay Harris and the 40B of Kyle Bronson. Then the 11 of Josh Rice. 4 to go this time by. Same running order. Harris being pestered by the 40B. Now going to dive down to the inside of Fager. Fager pulls away. Bronson trying to reel him in. And here comes Josh Rice. He's trying to make the big dance. 3 to go.
Down the main straightaway. Into turn number 1. They've got 3 to go. Tyler, 21 career wins in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Right now, Clay Harris working the bottom. 10th in the points. Clay Harris a dig down to 4. Right now, the battle for 4 still in doubt. Rice has got it now.
Yeah, what a slide job. 2 to go.
As we will head to the Barron's Performance white flag. 1 lap to go. 2nd spot in doubt. As they come off of turn 4, your leader remains Tyler Erb.
Yes, the battle for 2nd, a good one. The battle for the transfer spot as well. Turbo shows the way, but here comes Clay Harris digging on the bottom. Side by side with the high side hustler down the back straightaway for the final time. They're working to 3 and off of 4. Turbo's going to win. 2nd will go to Fager. 3rd will go to Harris. And Josh Rice runs the cushion into a transfer spot. He is in the fall spring shootout. 5th will go to Bronson. 6th will go to Mills. 7th will go to McCowan. 8th the Hammer. 9th the Winger. 10th the Bruning. 11th goes to Simpson. But your top 4 moving on to the fall spring shootout presented by Titan Industries.
You see Rice was running the cushion?
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, nobody had that on their bingo card, did they? It was already set in stone.
Yes, sir.
Rice 4th, Harris 3rd, Fager 2nd, your winner. He's in the Langenfelder Mechanical Contractors, Coles County Speedway, Sunoco Race Fuels, Robertsby First Class Septic, Anthony Speedsa, Cody Carl, Caleb Top. On the Rocket Clements tonight for Eric Brock, Best Performance Motorsports. Well, he'll start 4th here tonight. The number 1 out of New Waverly, Texas. How about it for Turbo, Tyler Erb?
Turbo picks up his 4th Simpson Race Products Heat Race win of the year with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. He's got a win this year. That came at Volusia Speedway Park a few months back, and he is looking for a $30,000 payday here tonight. All right, Uncle T, you look around and see this place completely full of people. What would a win at Fairbury mean to Tyler Erb tonight?
Oh, it'd be huge. I haven't won a Lucas race in a while, and obviously this week we thought we were going to get to race a bunch. So yeah, just it'd be super cool. I've won a race here, and then I've had just a lot of bad nights, and normally I just don't qualify good, and that is one thing we have figured out really well. So yeah, just super excited. Huge shout out to everybody watching at home. My mom, Eric, Mark Langenfelder, his whole family, RBC, JR Trucking, my guys, Cody Caleb, Emma's here. And DJ, he left a day early, so hopefully we can get a win for him.
No, I'm still here. Oh, the other DJ, sorry. Tyler Erb gets the win in Simpson Race Products, heat race number 4. He'll start P4 here tonight.
A win for all wiener dogs.
Yes.
Mike Norris,
Awesome.
we have 4.
Yeah,
dirt car.
3.
3, okay, my bad.
Taking the top 5, my man.
What a sight. It's always a great sight here. I love the pictures always from the PDC, from the drone or whatever. And
Michael Rigsby's request to clean the water tower has not been fulfilled yet. We need to get that water tower cleaned so it's picturesque.
Well, Turbo needed some new paint on his helmet the way it looked right there. Might have to help him out a little bit.
Yeah.
Mike Norris taking away 3.